on me. No, I feel the same way though. Like I feel like they like on my ass type shit. Like I can't do nothing.
Man, that shit is crazy. I mean, at least you was making money off YouTube. I haven't made a dime off YouTube. Literally.
Yeah, I was making bread. I ain't even gonna lie. Like last month, I was making some real bread too, and they real life cut off my stream. Like they want me to they trying to start me out, like you said. Like they want me to give up or something. They want me to stop making videos and shit.
No, it's not that they want to stop. They don't want you to stop making videos. They want you to not talk about the truth. They want you to talk about dumb shit that don't matter.
Right, because as soon as I put that on there, fam, they demonetize my whole channel. As soon as I start posting all that truth and shit. Man, shout out to everybody though. Yeah, my Twitch name is the same name as my YouTube name. I got the boy 603 Joey up in this bitch. You know, y'all been waiting on this and shit.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
So we here now and shit. You feel me? Yeah, man. I already could tell like they like shadow banned our channels, bro. That's why our shit grows slow as hell. They don't be pushing our videos to everybody. Like we got all these subscribers and barely anybody see our videos, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah, that shit crazy. They definitely got a shadow ban, bro.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I did some numbers in the past before.
Yeah, me too, bro. For real. And they cutting all that off though.
Yeah, they took some of my videos down.
Yeah, because they know once we hit that 100K, we're gonna be a real problem out here.
Shit, it's people that got 100K. That's a real problem. You see, Hassan Campbell, they keep knocking his live down.
Who is that?
He a YouTuber from the Bronx.
I ain't never heard of him. Why they taking his stuff down for?
He talking that shit, bro. He talking that real shit. I ain't gonna lie, you gotta check him out. Hassan Campbell, bro. He be talking that real shit, bro.
Right.
He talk about he stand up against he stand up and fight against like child abuse, pedophilia, and just like shit that go on in the hood. He talk about like just real life shit, like the music industry, like shit like that. And then like he'd be live, he'd be talking about this coronavirus shit. They'd just snatch his whole live down.
Man, that's how I be coming though. I be on some like real life shit, like type shit. They don't like that at all. They don't like a motherfucker that actually done seen like both sides of things type shit.
Hell no, that shit crazy.
They don't like a motherfucker that hopped off the porch on me.
Hell yeah, man. I've been through some crazy shit. I don't know if you've seen them videos I dropped. I was talking about it.
Motherfuckers thought I was dissing you or some shit, I think. I don't know.
Wait, when?
I don't know. This nigga Alex tweaking. No fun though. And then this nigga talking about dandelions and shit. I think the whole chat high, bro. No fun though.
The dandelions are out. He said double hood was good. Them niggas funny. But I ain't gonna lie, you do got a lot of YouTube agents on here too, because YouTube they hire these agents and they just have like little profiles. Sometimes they got numbers on there, and sometimes they don't. But they like little trolls that sent to watch you.
So they say got a whole bunch of those people on our channels, bro.
Hell yeah, of course.
Man, what type of agent you think they got on this motherfucker, bro?
Just like agents that take information back to the government.
Man, motherfuckers better leave me alone, bro. On phone them grade. What up, Chewy, man?
Oh yeah, that's my girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought we was going live.
On me, shit. Motherfuckers rocking with you though, fam. But yeah, what you think about gang stalking?
Hey, it's funny. I was just gonna bring that up. That's really funny. But honestly, I seen some of your videos in the past about that. I was just gonna bring that up. Like, I know you say you think it's like kind of dumb, but it's on the like it's aspects of it now. I believe in gang stalking, but to an extent though. I'm gonna tell you why though.
Right.
Because I did a video on gang stalking 2 years ago. It got 87,000 views.
Damn. See, I need to make me a
Yeah.
video on stalking shit.
But no, I really broke that shit down though. I really broke it down though. That's why I got 87K.
All right, so break it down for, because you seem like you got your head on more than anybody else I didn't talk to about this shit, bro.
Yeah, so I seen this one video before I tell you about it. I seen this one video you did, and you said some dude, he retarded as hell because he went in the store and he said somebody looked at him and he said that's gang stalking. That's not gang stalking.
That
That's
shit
not
was
gang
comedy,
stalking.
bro. I can't even lie.
That's not gang stalking.
So what's the real gang stalk, bro?
All right, so gang stalking, I learned this shit from experience, bro. All right, so just being back in Chicago and shit, right?
Right.
I'd be at a park or something, or I'd just be like just somewhere walking by myself. Literally, it'd be nobody outside and shit, right? I'm at the park. 2-3 minutes later, somebody just pull up randomly. Like, you don't even know this person, and they just like looking around on some weird shit. And you thinking like, they coming to the park too, or they just on some weird shit, and they just start pulling up. You know how Chicago is, niggas pulling up suspiciously. You know,
yeah,
like, you got to move around. So it's like, okay, one car pull up, the next, you know, a whole gang of people just pull up to the park, and it was literally just nobody there. Like, oh no, like that's just like a form of gang stalking that I noticed. Now that might sound like it could be retarded, but that's one of the points I dropped in that video I did. And another form of gang stalking is like artificial intelligence.
Right. And how that shit go?
So for example, right, I had said this in that video too, like you could have trees and shit that like it look like a real tree, but it could really be a hologram, aka artificial intelligence, aka 5G, that sit there to listen to you. And I learned this shit because I was in Cleveland Job Corps. That's a government job. So it was a lot of shit that was weird because like we had these devices that could hear you in your room. Like, and you know, we got dorms in there and shit, so they can hear you.
Right.
And like they can hear what you're saying. And so I'm like, okay, that sounds like artificial intelligence, like, but it's just like in plain sight. So if you think about it, gang stalking, for example, like gang stalking is connected to targeted individuals, which a targeted individual is a person that always been picked on, they always been bullied, you know, whether they fought back or not, like you always been a target of somebody's bullshit. That is a targeted individual.
All right, so a targeted individual is a bullied person.
Yeah, a person that's always been bullied, whether it's at home or whether it's at school. Somebody that's always been the target of somebody else's bullshit.
So is that more like government type shit, or is that more spiritual type shit?
Both. So the government, they know exactly who each soul is that come back to this planet. Because when you born in a hospital, you go to the doctor, which is a doctrine station. You know how you dock, aka land, when a ship is land or is docking, you go to the doctor. You born at a hospital and shit. That's the landing station when you dock in there, because the womb is the gateway to this dimension. So basically, they take your blood and shit, and they know they could trace back from your mom's placenta. They could trace back your true bloodline, so they know who a threat and who not. So that's what targeted individuals come in at. So this shit is deep.
So from the hospital is when you get targeted, as soon as your ass born type.
Exactly.
So you believe that you are one of those for sure?
Yes.
So somebody like me could be one, I just don't realize it type shit.
Yes, I call it being spiritual without knowing you're spiritual.
Right. Oh, fuck no.
But look, let me break it down for you though. All right, so look.
Maybe a lot of people on it. See, at least you said some shit that sounds like something. Like a lot of motherfuckers just say some shit with nothing to back it, no details. They don't break it down, none of that. Be saying this shit, and I'm like, bro, you sound crazy, but you actually breaking it down. Like, look, the placenta, when your mom, they tracing this and that, like shit like that. You feel me? Like that. No, okay, now you saying something. These other motherfuckers don't be saying shit. You feel me?
Nah, that nigga's retarded.
Yeah. Bro, on my live stream, it was the bug though. This nigga walked up on a random Asian nigga at the stove, got in his face. That shit was the bug, folks. Shit had me dead. And then he went back to another store, and there was some niggas. I was like, folks, I'm gonna run up on that nigga and say, why you gang stalking me? He ain't want to do it, folks. Folks ran up on the Asian dude quick as hell though. Had that nigga scared as hell.
He ran up on him because he knew he wasn't gonna fight back.
Exactly. A nigga go like, what you mean I'm stalking you? He gonna get on that with you type shit.
Yeah, the dude tweaking. He tweaking, bro.
Yeah,
Like, it's deeper than like somebody looking at you. If somebody looking at you, they just probably think your ass for the steal. You know how that shit
right,
go.
right,
But
exactly.
it's more like, for example, like I say that about myself because the shit that I've been through. So when I was growing up and shit, I was born in Ingalls Hospital in Harvey.
Right.
So I grew up in that whole south suburbs area, and I like been to the city a couple times too. Like I lived in the city and shit, in like 79th and all that type of shit. So I lived in different areas. I lived in Riverdale, Country Club Hills, Markham. I was born in Harvey. Motherfucking, I lived in the city. I lived in Gary, Indiana. So like, shit, I lived in Cleveland. So like, I've been like different places and shit. So it's just like
Right.
growing up and shit, I used to get like picked on, like literally for no reason in school. Like they'd be like, "Oh yeah, you ugly and shit." Like your lining fucked up. You know, like they'd be frying me and shit. Like just bro, just straight frying me and shit. Like, be like, "Oh yeah, your clothes fucked up and shit." But the whole time they ain't know that at home, like I used to get locked in the closet and shit like
Damn,
that.
bro.
Yeah, like real shit. They used to lock me in this cage sometimes. And like I went through a whole bunch of mental abuse where like my mom, I grew up in a single parent home, but she had this dude that she was dating that was her boyfriend. In 2017, I found out that was her cousin. So she was sleeping with her cousin for like 17
What?
something years.
Hold on, your mom?
Yeah, my mom, like me, like, okay, so I got an older sister, right? She older than me. Me and her, we got the same parents, but our parents is not related. So let me get that straight now. But I have
Right.
a little brother and sister. They parents are related. Like we got the same mom, but they dad is her cousin. So she been sleeping with her cousin.
Right. That's
Yeah.
crazy, bro.
So yeah, I used to get
Yeah,
bullied at home and at school and like locked in the
that
closet and
sounds
shit like that.
like really all this shit stemming from your parents, bro. Not from really anything else. Because if your parents treating you fucked up at the crib, that's gonna fuck your self-esteem all the way up. You feel me? You ain't gonna have no confidence. You feel me? So when you go to school, motherfuckers get to talking, you just gonna put your head down and shit and just be a victim. You
True,
feel me?
true.
Because you
But it's
used to
a
be a victim. Your parents raised you to be a victim type shit. You feel me?
that do make sense. And now that do make sense on the physical level, that makes a lot of sense. But on the
Yeah, for
spiritual
real though.
level,
So it's like
on
they
the
set you up
no,
to automatically
cause
walk around in the energy that attracted shit like that, bro. On
exactly, it was
me.
like they Satanists and shit. Like they used to make me when I wake up, they'd make me pee in the cup, then they'd drink it. Swear to God, they
What
would
the
drink my
fuck,
energy,
bro? You
G.
gotta write
You
you gotta
got
write a book about some shit
I am
like
writing
that,
a
bro.
book. I am writing a book. It's called The 13 Steps to Enlightenment.
That shit great, boy. Motherfuckers better be grateful, fam. I be telling people all the time, like, fam, you don't know some of the situations people go through, fam. Like, you
Hell
done
yeah.
had good parents. These motherfuckers buy you a brand new car as soon as you turn 16. Nigga, all this shit, you
Real
ain't never
shit.
had to ask for no money, nothing. They throwing you allowance and shit. Like, for a lot of motherfuckers don't realize, bro. For real, Joe, that shit's crazy, my nigga.
I've been through some fucked
That
up
shit's
shit,
crazy.
bro. And I've been holding that shit in for a long time. Like they raised me to be a victim and shit. And it's just like they never taught me how to drive, never taught me how to treat a woman or anything. Like it was just like set up for failure. And I don't know, it was just crazy, bro. Like it was just crazy. They would drink my energy and shit when I was a kid. And then they'd be like, "Oh yeah, you ain't shit, this and that. Your dad ain't shit. You're gonna be a failure and shit." So they used to call me retarded because I used to get C's and D's in school. And then I don't know, for some reason when I hit high school, like it was like something sparked in my brain and I just started getting like A's, B's, and C's and shit. I don't know, it was different. It was crazy, bro. It was crazy. It's like a long story, bro, but it's deep. I was
Right.
homeless and shit. I was homeless and shit since 2017. And then I had went to Job Corps June 5th, 2017. And it was a long process. I had lived with my grandma around for like April, like probably April to June. And it was just shitty because she, oh, get out and all this type of shit. I want my house to myself and all that. Because later down in my life, I found out that my family was Freemasons and shit.
You found out your family is what? You kind of cutting out a little bit.
I said I found out they was Freemasons. Freemasons.
Oh, okay. See, now that should explain a lot. See, now your family was probably actually really dealing with the spiritual demon Satan, bro. Real shit. So, like, you might be an actual authentic targeted motherfucker, bro. On some real shit, you might be one of the only few targeted motherfuckers that's talking about this shit, fam. On some real
Yeah, a
shit.
star seed,
Everybody,
a real star seed.
Yeah, for real though, because that's some real shit right there, bro. Because just off the way you told me how they was treating you, it feel like they was dealing with some satanic shit, bro. Because how could you
Yeah,
treat your
man.
own kids that way, bro?
And
Like
I ain't even
seriously,
know that shit. I ain't even know
right?
that shit till I got older. That's the
And you
fucked
got
up
me,
part.
yeah, pissing in a cup, like folks, like got me doing some, like you doing rituals, like performing rituals or some shit, bro. Like for real,
Exactly.
bro.
Yeah, exactly.
That shit crazy, bro.
And
Damn, my
then
nigga, like for you to even come out of all that situation and still have your head on straight, bro, is a miracle, my nigga. For
yeah,
real,
a
a lot
lot
of
of
niggas
people
then
say
would have
that.
went loony by now. A lot of
Yeah, I
niggas
ain't
would
gonna
have went
lie.
loony already, bro.
Don't get me wrong, I do want to kill that nigga.
For real.
I ain't gonna lie, I want to pick up a Mac 10 and blow that nigga head off. You feel me? But shit, I just let success kill him. But yeah, I've been through a lot of shit. A lot of people say that. Like I got all my teeth, I got all my hair, all that shit. Like I graduated high school, I graduated Job Corps, all type of shit, bro.
Right, facts. You know it's crazy though. My grandpa, he was a 33rd degree Freemason, you feel me? But I ain't never really felt like motherfuckers was like sending motherfuckers after me and none of that shit though.
They
But
was sending, bro.
it
They've been
was
trying to get me killed, bro.
that shit crazy, my nigga.
They've
For
been
real.
trying to
How
kill
could
me
your
since
whole
I was
family
born.
treat you like that? It's like you a sacrifice or some shit, my nigga.
They sacrificed my little brother because they couldn't get me.
What you mean? Your little brother dead or some shit, bro?
Yeah, he died last year. And I'm gonna
How?
explain this shit. This shit finna fuck your head up, bro. This shit finna fuck your head up.
You
So
already fucking it up, bro. For
yeah, I
real,
know
bro.
this shit crazy, bro. So look, all right. So my girl, she in the chat. That's Chewy Chuck, DJ Chewy Chuck. So
Yeah.
she actually helped me get to Australia. So I didn't get to Australia by myself. Like just to let that be known. You know what I'm
Hold on.
saying?
Pause real quick. So you in Australia right now.
Yes. Yes.
So that's natural sunlight we see. You ain't got no light on.
No.
Oh, for them, I didn't even really realize that shit. I forgot you told me you in Australia and shit. I didn't even know black people lived in Australia, bro.
Yeah, bro. It was black people here. It was black people here before the European
Oh yeah, of
invaded,
course.
bro.
The Aborigines, yeah. We already know the history on the shit on phone now.
Bro,
But
shit,
I
we
didn't.
Aborigines.
Yeah, I know. On me, I'm already knowing what it is.
Bro, it's a history to that. That's a whole different story though.
Right. No.
But yeah,
Continue the story though. I was just letting people know he's staying in Australia. So what time is it there right now? Like 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock in
it's
the afternoon.
1:06
1 o'clock in
p.m.
the afternoon. Yeah. So my man,
Yeah.
hey, we got somebody else. He said he from there on phone now. On me. He said he from there too. So
Oh
shit.
yeah.
We got
He be tweaking with the pictures.
yeah. Nah, but continue your story. So she helped you move to Australia. What made you want to move to Australia? Like, what just make a motherfucker wake up like, I'm moving to Australia, bro?
Well, it was a journey. It didn't really happen just like that. Like it didn't happen overnight. Like, you know what I'm saying? So basically, all right, so let me start it off from the beginning, right?
Right.
Okay, so I told you I grew up, single parent home, blah 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 blah. But when shit really started taking a turn, so okay, 2014, right? So I graduated from Hillcrest. You ever heard of Hillcrest?
No, what's that?
Hillcrest is high school, Country Club Hills.
Okay. I thought you said Eurocrest.
No, Hillcrest, Hillcrest.
Okay.
So I went to Hillcrest, which is a Division I high school. We used to go against Simeon and shit. The school Derrick Rose went to, and what's his name? It's another basketball player. He went there. I forgot his name. I can't think of it at the top right now. But he popular and shit. Can't think of his name. But yeah, I went to so I graduated from Hillcrest 2013. And like all in all, I was lost and shit like that, eating hot flamers and shit all the time. That shit funny, all that shit.
Right.
Drinking juices, the fluoride, just lost. Playing video games, I was just lost, bro. And,
Right.
So 2012, as I came across the 13th Sun channel, that's who woke me up into like the information that I know now is the
You said
13th
the
Sun.
13th son. He still got a
Yeah,
channel.
yeah, the 13th Sun is DA, the number one, number three, THSUN, the 13th Sun.
All right.
And he woke me up like, okay, so I was like playing Call of Duty, Black Ops 2 and shit. I was on town playing zombies. I was on round 62. No cap. Niggas be thinking I'd be capping. I was on round 62. And I was just scrolling through YouTube and shit, and I was like, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, all right. So I was scrolling through YouTube and shit, and I typed in something Pleiadian something. So I typed in something with aliens in it, and I scrolled all the way at the bottom because like I felt like in my soul was searching for something. So I scroll
Right.
all the way at the bottom, and I see like this melanated dude with a wave cap on, and it said something like cosmic dreams or some shit like that. So I watched the video, and the video was talking about basically like whatever you see in your dream, that's where you act consciously right now in the physical world. So at that time, I was having dreams of people setting me up, trying to get me killed, shit like that. So the shit he was saying in the video, it really scared the shit out of me. It woke me the fuck up. And I just kept watching his videos, and practicing what he was preaching. And to turn out the information with the sun gazing and going back and within yourself and going back to 0 point. And it's a whole bunch of other stuff too. But just to give you a rundown, just practicing what he was preaching. And yeah, man, it started waking me up. I started really seeing what was going on around me because all my life, bro, I got so many question marks in my own life. You know what I'm saying? So many lies. Just a whole bunch of different shit that I'm just now finding out that wasn't even really true. And so I kept watching these videos. So 2014, like I'm still the student, but I had gained enough information and wisdom from my own experience, plus listening to the 13th Song, but gaining this information from my own experience and the things I was going through at that time and applying it to my real life. And I started making videos in 2014. So you can actually go on my channel and check that shit out. Yeah, videos up there from 2014, and I was just dropping a message, wasn't really getting that many views.
Right.
And my mom boyfriend or whatever, or cousin, whoever the fuck this orc is, he used to say like, you know how motherfuckers be sneak dissing and shit, right?
Yeah, all the time, shit.
So I ain't had no bed at the time, right? And I was sleeping on the floor, and I was sleeping in this little cabinet that was in my room because me and my little brother used to share a room and shit. You can see this in the old videos that I got up from 2014. I used to sleep in this cabinet and shit, and he used to walk past the door and shit. And I used to cut out this cardboard. So I used to cut out this cardboard, and I used to, those rotating fans. I used to put it on a rotating fan. I used to cut out cardboard, sit on a rotating fan, and then I would like try to like balance out my phone and shit so I could record. I used to record off my rotating fan and shit like that. Yeah, bro, real shit, real grind work.
So shit one time.
You said what?
You had to ghettoify some shit.
Bro, hell yeah. So he used to walk past the door and be like, he sneak this and be like, ain't nobody listen to your shit. Ain't nobody gonna listen to you. You retarded and shit. Nobody wanna hear shit you got to say. You know what I'm saying? Your shit ain't gonna never go nowhere. He used to say shit like that. And that shit, I don't know, like that shit used to just turn into fuel for me, like just energy and fuel for me. Like I'm a show like I was gonna kill that nigga a couple times, but I'm gonna get to that in the story. But so anyway, so basically he used to say that, he used to sneak this and shit. So I just kept uploading videos, and then one time, like around 2015, I uploaded like 500 videos in 2 weeks, like just straight groundwork, and that's how I had boosted.
You said 500 videos in 2 weeks.
Yeah, like that's how much like just torture I was going through.
Lil Wayne ass shit, bro. You know how Lil Wayne you put out like nigga 3 mixtapes in like 1 month type shit.
Yeah, real shit. When you actually going through real shit, and I couldn't. It was crazy because I couldn't say exactly what I was going through because I was still living with those demons. You see what I'm saying? Right. So like I don't know, it was just weird. But I got all those videos still up. When I uploaded like 500 videos in 2 weeks and shit, and that kind of boosted my channel up. So like my channel went from fucking 700 subscribers. That shit went to 1.5K. Then that shit just went to 2.7K. Just kept grinding, like just kept working. I kept grinding. That's why I got 2,000 videos. 2,100. They say I got 2,200 videos now. I should have 2,200, but YouTube be glitching the numbers. Yeah, YouTube took some of my shit.
Yeah, a lot of big channels ain't got nowhere near that many videos, bro.
Yeah, bro. They glitching me out. So 2014. It was this one time when I was watching my nephew. He was like 6 months years old or whatever. And one day my mom in the living room crying and shit. And she talking to her fucking boyfriend or whatever, whoever this cunt is. And I guess he was cheating on her or some shit. Like she found out he was cheating on her or some shit. Yeah, hell yeah. Hey, shout out to dude. Real shit. I guess he found out. She found out he was cheating on her again for like the 100th time or some shit. So like all my life, this motherfucker used to bitch me and say all this shit, and I'm finna stand up to this motherfucker. I'm tired of this shit. You feel me? So I had left out the room. I was in my sister's room
Right.
watching my nephew or whatever. So then I walked past and shit. I'm like, if you want me to do anything, let me know. So then he said, sit your pussy ass down. You ain't gonna do shit. So I jumped up, said, nigga, I'll kill your ass right now. What you wanna do? So he jumped up and shit. So he backing me down. I'm like, what up, nigga? So my mom jumped in front of us and shit. So I go in the kitchen, I grab a big ass butcher knife. I'm finna slit this nigga jugular. I'm sick of this piece of shit. So
Right.
she ended up calling my aunt or whatever. But no, not my aunt, my cousin. Sorry, my cousin or whatever. These motherfuckers they did so much crazy shit. I don't even know who is who. So
Oh,
that shit is so fucking
me.
weird.
That show you your
Hold on.
relationship with them. How you getting them confused like that? That show you your relationship with them, bro. On
Oh
me.
yeah, most definitely, most definitely. So
Yeah.
why that shit sound muffled? Like it kind of sound muffled a little bit.
Do I sound muffled?
Sometimes it do. Like sometimes you muffle out.
No, it's probably because I'm far as hell because I was sitting back in the seat instead of up on it like this and shit.
Yeah, all right. That's why I got this shit like this because you probably can't hear
Yeah,
me. But
yeah,
so it,
same type of shit. Yeah, like we hear you way better when you pick up the motherfucking thing. That's probably what was happening with me because I was sitting far back and shit.
yeah, these are bro. That's the same headphones I used to record music on my phone, bro. And that shit still coming out decent.
That shit crazy, my nigga. Nigga, so you can record on your phone now. Yeah, I want to buy a
Band
microphone.
line.
Shit, bro. On me, so I can record anywhere I go, type shit.
Yeah, bro. All you need is a good set of headphones, bro. I'm telling you, that's like I learned that shit from Juicy J. When Juicy J, shout out Taylor Gang too. Shout out Cookies, man. Hey, ain't you in Oregon, right?
Nah, I ain't in Oregon. I'm in Illinois, folks.
Oh, I thought you was in Oregon. I thought in one of your videos you said you was in Oregon or some shit like that.
Nah, hell no. I'm in motherfucking
Yeah.
Illinois, bro, nigga. I'm by the Chicago area, folks.
Oh shit, damn. I thought you was in Oregon. I'm finna say you probably
No,
smoking them cookies for sure. But yeah,
nah,
bro. Shout out to the Cookies fam.
yeah, but that's another. Nah, I be smoking on that Oregon though on phone now. I smoke on that
Bro.
Cali, that Oregon, that Colorado for all that shit, bro. On me, shit.
You
Even that
smoked the
this
you
some
smoked the
Michigan,
cookies pack?
this some Michigan right now. I fucked with the cookies and shit. My man's he be going out to LA and shit, so he be coming back with he be motherfucking having some little cookies on him and shit. I be smoking that shit with him.
That shit some gas, ain't it?
Yeah, on me though. But shit, when
I
I go
haven't
out
even tried
there,
it.
be hitting the whole store up, bro.
That's how you supposed to do it. I haven't even tried it yet, bro, because they don't even got that shit out here.
So shit, how they be treating weed out there in Australia?
But the weed game fucked up. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Yeah,
You gotta, bro. You gotta really, really search, and when you really search, bro, like it's always something like I don't know. Just being from Illinois, it's just like the land out there, the Midwest, bro. We got that Cali weather, and we got that New York weather. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
we got the best of both worlds, and the soil out there, it's crazy, bro. Like you could really grow some fire ass weed in
Yeah,
Illinois.
we got like the richest soil. That's why like damn near all the pumpkins come out of Illinois, folks.
Yeah, bro, I'm telling you, but pumpkins can grow in shitty soil too. That's why I fuck with those.
Yeah, they can though, but we got fields everywhere. Like that's what a lot of motherfuckers say when they fly into Illinois. They be like, "Damn, there's nothing but fields out here and shit, bro. Motherfucking corn everywhere, nigga. Soy,
Yeah,
wheat, all type of shit. Like, nigga, there's nothing but farms around this bitch. Like for real.
yeah, bro.
Um,
But that's
as soon as
how
you
I.
cities, bro, that's all you see.
Hell yeah, bro. But I'm telling you, bro, like the weed out there is some gas, bro. And then when you come here to Australia, like they kind of like 10, 15 years behind America. So the weed not really that good. Like, don't get me wrong, like I got some fire shit right now, like some bubble gum, but it ain't cured right. Like the dude ain't cured that shit right. If he would have cured it a little bit better, that shit like it looked good and everything, but if he would have cured it a little bit better, that shit would have been some gas. Like I
Uh,
haven't even tried the cookies yet. Like I want to try that shit because I fuck with Burner. Because like if you listen to his story, he got a deep testimony too though. But I just wanted to shout them out. But yeah, bro, that
so
shit
you ain't
crazy.
planning on coming back from Australia at all?
No, I'm trying to become a citizen out here.
For
I'm gonna
real?
tell you. So yeah, I'm telling you the story. Yeah, all right. So I'm telling you the story leading up to how I got here. So basically,
All right. So you finna stab dude ass
yeah.
because
So this 2014. Yeah.
right.
So I was gonna stab him because I just found out he got my mom crying and shit in the living room, and he run up and shit talking about you ain't gonna do shit, you a pussy and all this shit. So she jumped in front of him, and he like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, like some whole shit. So I grab a big ass knife, like I'm finna slit this nigga jugular and shit. I'm tired of this nigga and shit. So she hurried up and called my cousin and shit. She brung her 357. She was finna smoke his ass right there. But my nephew was in the other room, so she ain't do it. And she pulled me to the side and she was telling me, like, yeah, he ain't graduate high school. He been jealous of you since you was born. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, literally, I swear to God,
That
she
shit
saying
sound
this
gay,
shit.
bro.
That shit sound gay, bro. Like some satanic gay shit, bro. Like I'm telling you. And like, bro, all this shit was a question mark to me. Like, bro, I literally just started finding all this shit out when I was like 20 something, and I just started traveling and all that shit 2017. You see what I'm saying? So like, I've been like just stuck like doing these satanic rituals. Like they just been torturing me for a long time. But that shit stopped probably when I got like 7 years old, like with the closet and shit and the urine
Right.
and shit. That shit stopped when I was 7 or whatever. But yeah, just when I got older, it was just more like verbal attacks and shit. So then like the physical attacks got like that shit start to increase too. And my aunt, well, not my aunt, whoever these motherfuckers is, my cousin, she was like, yeah, he been jealous of you and shit since day one. She was like, the older you get, the worse it's gonna get. So I'm like, damn, man, it's just like, you know how it is, just being, a young melanated. I don't really like saying black because black is not really who we are. So
Yeah, and it got a lot
we
of
really,
connotations to it and shit, like negative.
yeah, black mean death.
Yeah,
So that's why I'm saying melanated. But she was like, you know how it is, just growing up in America, like just being a young melanated person, especially being from Chicago, that area. It's like, bro, like it's hard to get a job. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so hard to get a job.
right.
So like I wasn't even working for a long time in that environment. So it was just like, my mom had food stamps and all that type of shit. So like that's how like basically just government assistance. You know how it goes just in the hood. Lazy
Yeah,
motherfuckers that never achieve nothing.
yeah. A whole bunch of just badass children and shit because they ain't got nothing else to do but just be out in the street. Shit, ain't no other opportunities and shit.
Yeah, just haters.
Yeah,
So I was going through that shit. So then after that situation happened, whatever, he tried to shake my hand, like, yeah, that is your mom. I'm like, bro, get your lame ass out of my face. So that shit happened then, and then the same shit, the same bullshit. So then about 2016, we got into it again. So I ended up going to Gary, Indiana, to go live with my dad or whatever. And my dad haven't even been in my life. I'm 25, so I reached out to him. You know what I'm saying? And
right.
he in Gary, Indiana. He ain't got shit either. That motherfucker. I don't know. That motherfucker a demon too. So I'm over there living with him in Gary,
You were
Indiana.
25 at the time, or you 25 now?
I'm 25 now.
Okay. So you just reached out to him recently.
Yeah, 2016.
What he was talking about?
So then I was staying with him and shit because I kept getting into arguments with this other motherfucking shit back in Chicago or whatever. So I'm in Gary, Indiana with my dad and shit. This nigga like, I don't know, he just talking to me and shit like he been in my life. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you need to do this, you need to do that. I'm like, nigga, why you ain't do that? You know what I'm
Right,
saying? Like
right.
just I don't know, just talking to me like
Like nigga,
he
you
I don't
trying
know,
to
like he been
raise
there.
me now, nigga. Where the fuck was you? Nigga? You trying to raise me now, nigga? Like, come on.
Exactly. Yeah, that type of shit. And then he was telling me, like, I guess so basically we was connecting the dots. So he a Virgo, I'm a Capricorn, and we just don't get along. I'm not saying Virgos and Capricorns don't get along, but just me and him just don't get along. Like, so me and him was connecting the dots though. Like, it was some shit we was getting along too. On like, we was connected this. So basically, we was connecting the dots on some shit, right? So basically, this whole time, coming to find out from my dad telling me that my grandma, which is his mom, and my mom and my like just family, whatever, they've been keeping us separate. Like they've been saying, "Oh, he ain't shit. Stay away from him," because they've been trying to keep us from spreading the truth to each other. He knows some shit that I didn't know, and I know some shit that he didn't know.
Right.
And he was telling me that his mom is an Eastern Star, which is a Mason and shit.
Right.
And she put him through a lot of satanic rituals. He used to have to fuck her friends for money and shit. Like he been through some abuse too. She used to make him fuck her friends for money.
Hold on, what? That shit crazy, bro.
Yeah, my dad told me this. He said his mom, which is my grandma, she used to make him fuck her friends for money.
That shit's crazy, bro.
Yeah, I didn't know this shit. Like, he was telling me shit I didn't know. So we was connecting the dots and shit. This 2016. So when I went over there in Gary, Indiana, he just telling me shit. Like I got an uncle, which is his brother. He became a gay prostitute.
Shit,
I swear to God, bro. I swear to God, bro. I know this shit sound like some Lifetime shit. I know, bro, but that's why I'm writing a book,
what do
bro.
you mean by that? So a nigga was standing out there like a man, or he was dressing up like a woman?
No, bro. I'm finna tell you some shit that's gonna fuck your head up even more. So,
Oh man.
I grew up with my uncle and shit. Like me, my sister, my uncle, we all grew up together and shit. I used to go to my grandma's house. Like me and my sister used to go over there when we was kids, and everything was good. It was weird because they went to Disney World, and I wasn't. I was just born, so I didn't get to go. So basically, they were. You know how Disney World get down. They was already basically MK Ultra, like MK Ultra mind control, because they went to Disney when they was kids.
Right.
And they had the pictures. They was showing me. They was at Disney. I think they was the one. In Florida. They went to the Disney World or Disneyland, whatever the fuck you call it, in Florida. Like they used to show me the pictures, and I was just born. I didn't get to go, so I didn't go through all that pedophile shit that they went through or whatever. And everything was cool. We used to play PlayStation. I used to play Grand Theft Auto and shit over there. And then I don't know. He was a smart dude.
You know
And
what's
then
crazy? Hold on.
yeah. What's up?
What's your thought on that, dude? They showed something like that on TV. Wasn't it like Family Guy when they showed like behind the scenes at Disneyland? Like behind the scenes, there's a lot of wicked ass shit going on. I think they showed that shit on Family Guy, bro.
Yeah, Family Guy. Yeah, Family Guy ran by pedophiles.
But it's crazy though, because they show Bruce Jenner turning into a woman way before that shit happened, bro. So yeah, they know some shit. They already knew some shit. It's some elite shit going on, like that motherfucking Pizzagate shit. You feel me? Like, bro, like it's some high level shit going on, fam.
This shit all connected.
Yeah, that only a small group know. Like they know the symbols and all that shit, bro. Did you see that shit about the VH kids and shit, bro?
Bro, I seen that shit, bro. I had downloaded it from your channel and re-uploaded that shit.
Yeah,
that
bro,
shit,
like shit like that. Like
shit nasty.
it's clubs out here. Like they got real life clubs going on, bro. Like this shit
bro,
crazy, bro.
And it's in plain sight. That's the scary part, nigga.
That's the best part. That's the best place to hide anything, bro. On me.
But that shit is scary though. That shit is scary, G.
Yeah, for real though. For real
because
though.
that's my.
I didn't mean to cut you off though, but I had to ask you about that because
I feel you.
On TV before they showed the evils that really be going down at Disneyland and Disney World and shit like that. Kids and all that shit, like shit like
we gonna get there. We gonna get to all that, bro. I'm just telling you the story right now. We gonna talk about all that shit. We gonna talk about Pizzagate, all that shit. We gonna get to all this shit. So basically, then I low key need to roll up again too.
You see me smoking. Everybody in here, hit that like button, man, so we can get more people in here, man. Hit that like
button. Get them likes up, man. Get them likes up, man. Hit that donation box. So basically, all right. So my sister and my uncle, they went to Disney World when they was kids, and I had just was born. This was like in '94. They had went. I was born in '95 or whatever. So, my uncle, he was cool and all that shit, weird motherfucker, but cool. And he always wanted to go to Thornton High School. He always wanted to go to Thornton High School, bro. He just wanted to go there so bad. I forgot he went to some private or Catholic school or some shit. And I guess like he graduated high school. He got enrolled into Tuskegee, you know, that historical black college that's
Yeah,
in
yeah,
Alabama. So, bro, that's a pretty prestigious college, bro. Anybody can't just get in that motherfucker, right?
yeah.
So he said he was in a fraternity and all that shit. And at this time, I'm kind of going back and forth, but at this time, like this like 2000, like what, 11, 12 or something, he had first went to college or something like that. He like, I'm in this fraternity and all that. This nigga like, I got $8,000 just coming in my bank account whenever I need it. I got my own apartment and shit. He was a freshman, like just talking shit, right?
Right.
So he a sophomore and shit. This at the time, like about 2013, around the time I graduated high school. This nigga is gay. And I'm like, what the fuck? This nigga gay? No offense to any homosexuals out there, but I'm just saying, like, I don't know, like that's against my beliefs. But if that's how you rocking, we can still be cool. Just don't try nothing with me. I'm just not no homosexual. Just to get that straight. But so he found out he was gay or whatever. So fast forward or whatever. So 2016, blah blah blah. I'm talking to my dad. He telling me that my uncle was a gay prostitute. This was my uncle telling me and shit. He like, yo, yeah, he on gay websites and all this shit, selling himself. But this dude got a bachelor's degree in veterinarian. He could be a top veterinarian, but this nigga rather suck dick and watch Ellen DeGeneres.
Right.
Bro, this shit is fucked up. I know, bro. Reality is stranger than fiction, my nigga.
Your story is more convincing than anybody else's. Everybody else just be saying some bullshit. You got like an actual life experience to back this shit
testimony,
up.
Bro. Real testimony, bro.
Real shit, bro.
So listen, all right. So look. So then next, you know, like me and my dad get into this argument and shit. We went to the plasma place where we was about to go to this plasma place and shit. So we get into an argument. I had forgot my ID and shit. He like, oh yeah, you stupid. You forgot your ID. Oh, I'm like, shut your bitch ass up or I'll knock you the fuck out, nigga. Who the fuck you think you talking to? He gonna call me stupid because I left my ID. I have forgot my ID and shit. And then he was like, oh yeah, get out my house and shit. So he threw all my clothes away and shit. Like all type of shit. He threw all my clothes away because like I got this little clothing design, like this clothing line I'm working on called Dripping Design at 13 Apparel. And like it's like this little shit where you bleach your clothes, but it's like I got an actual formula to that shit. Like it's an actual scientific formula to get your shit tie dye. I could tie dye any shirt, any pants, anything you want. I can make that shit look cold. So I was doing that type of shit. The nigga threw all my clothes away, all my prototypes, like all that shit. Like I had some new Adidas at the time. He threw them away into the garbage can. It was raining. That shit got maggots on it, all type of shit. So I was just standing outside. And I didn't even want to go back to Illinois, so I ended up hitting up my sister, which I didn't want to do, but I did it anyway. And I had nowhere to go, so she took me right back to my mom's house. And I started applying for Job Corps, Cleveland Job Corps. And it's anybody who went to Job Corps know the paperwork it's a lot of fucking paperwork that you have to fill out. So I didn't even enroll to Job Corps till like the next year. So 2017. I end up getting into it with this motherfucker again. Like I'm back in Illinois at the time. I had just gotten into it with my dad 2016 in Gary. So I went back, he kicked me out or whatever. I went back to no, actually I skipped the part. So 2016, right? We got into an argument. Me and my dad was watching this movie. I think it's with Charlie Sheen and Chris Tucker, For the Love of Money or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Something like that. So
yeah,
I forgot this part.
90s, yeah.
Yeah, so we watching that movie and shit, and it get to the part where Charlie Sheen take Chris Tucker back to meet his dad, Mark Sheen, and then you know Mark Sheen super rich, so he get on both a gift, he get on both $100,000 Rolex and shit. And then like I just say like out loud, I'm like, shit, he might as well just give me the money because I don't want no watch. Like I don't really into material shit like that. I wouldn't want no watch. He might as well just give me the money. I'll pawn it in. Like that's what I was just saying. That my dad was like, that's why nobody do nothing for you now. That's why you don't got nothing. You don't appreciate it. And I said, that's why you don't got shit. What the fuck? You don't appreciate shit. So he got the cap in and shit. And then I said, shut up before I sacrifice your bitch ass. And then he pulled out a gun and shit. Then he loaded it up. Then he put it to my head. He said, I'll kill you right now. I said, send me to hell then. And then he didn't do it. And then he ended up kicking me out. I had forgot that part. And then I had went back to Illinois. Then like 2017, I'm back in Illinois again in Markham. And I'm living with my mom and shit or whatever. So I'm going through the process of Job Corps to do the paperwork and shit. I got like 2 more orientations or some shit like that before I can go. So get into it with this nigga again. So one day, I guess like, so these dudes I was recording music with, right? These niggas was hating the whole time. You know how that shit go. Niggas be in your circle, but they really jealous of you and shit.
Yeah.
You know, just some hating shit or whatever. Like,
yeah, that always happens.
So I was recording. That's why some of my songs sound more clearer than others because I was recording in his basement and shit. He had like, you know, Mac computer and all that shit. And he actually had like a mic. It wasn't like no fancy mic, but it was like, you know, a mic. And we was recording shit. That's why some of my songs sound better because he was mixing mastering that shit. And you know, niggas was jealous the whole time. So I'm gonna get to that part, but I just had to state that. So I guess he was working. I guess they was working. I guess he was working with the ops because they all like his girlfriend used to work with my mom boyfriend at Walmart. You know, in Country Club Hills, that super center. It's a Walmart super center in Country Club Hills, Illinois. And it's like right there on the expressway, right before you hit the city. It's like you go through Oak Forest and then you can hit the E-way and then hop, you know, hop to the city. You know,
I
go
ain't
to the
never
city
been
and
to
shit.
that Walmart though.
Yeah, huh? You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, but I ain't never been to that Walmart, bro.
Right, yeah. So it's a super center and shit. So my mom, boyfriend, or whatever, they worked there. And the other dude I used to record with, his girlfriend worked there. So I guess, you know, motherfucker, you know, pillow talking to hoes and shit. And, you know, telling niggas business or whatever. And so I guess one day, me and him in the house together, this 2017, my mom, boyfriend playing 2K. I'm, me and my brother sharing the same room, whatever. So I'm sleeping on the floor because I don't have a bed. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in there uploading videos using the Wi-Fi. I'm uploading videos, and I had did like a review. I had did a video like in the past. It didn't get that many views, so I re-uploaded the shit. So I guess he must have got the notification on his phone or something. This motherfucker gonna say, "Oh, who this nigga think he is? You think he's so smart?" And I don't know, something just hit me, and I'm like, I'm finna take this motherfucker out. Like, I don't know, like something just hit me, G. Like, I'm tired of this nigga talking shit. Like, you ain't finna just, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't finna bitch me. It's 2017. So I said, I'm tired of you sneak this and what the fuck you wanna do? So this nigga jumped up and shit. He talking about some, you gonna call the police or something, or you gonna fight? I said, nigga, squad up. So I put on XXX Tentacion. This right before he blew up and shit. I put on XXX Tentacion run up on me and shit. So I ran up on that nigga with a butcher knife and shit. And every time, bro, I swear to God, this shit is crazy. My sister and her boyfriend walked right in. They grabbed a knife from me and shit. Oh, yeah, this and that, blah, blah, blah. So he grabbed his gun, loaded it up and shit, put it to my head. I'll kill you right now. I say, send me the head. What the fuck you talking about? Nigga, I'm tired of looking at your ass anyway, nigga.
Why you put on XXX, bro?
Huh?
Why you put on XXX, bro?
Because, bro, that shit, bro, that's the heavy metal shit, bro. That shit had you charged up. That song run up on me, I'm telling you, bro. That shit had me charged up. So I put on the XXX Tentacion. I'm finna kill that nigga. So they grabbed a knife from me and shit. He loaded up his gun and shit. So I pack up my bags and shit. It's raining. I'm finna get the fuck out of here. I'd rather be homeless than live with these motherfucking savages.
My phone tweaking. Hold on. Somebody call me. But yeah, go on. Though.
So yeah, I'm like, I'd rather be homeless than live with these motherfucking savages. So I just pack up all my bags and shit, and I'm still not even. I'm in the process of going to Job Corps. Like, bro, it's like a couple months wait before you even get considered. Nigga, like that shit was a long process and shit. So my godmom, she had picked me up and shit. She was like, "Where do you want to go?" I'm like, "You could drop me off at the military or something. I'd rather go to the army or something." And she was like, "I don't want you to."
Hold on real quick. Yo.
That shit crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Oh shit, that shit is crazy. Doing up. I ain't gonna lie, I can't even stop laughing.
Yo, what up?
Huh?
What up, G?
You off the phone?
Yeah.
All right, so then I packed my shit or whatever. My godmom picked me up, and she was like, where you want to go? And I was like, shit, I either be homeless or you can just drop me off at the military because I ain't finna live with these demons and shit.
Right.
And then at that time, shout out to Tiario. Tiario videos helped me out a lot because the shit he was saying about them demons, that shit is exactly the shit I was going through, bro. If you don't know who Tiario is, check him out. And it was just crazy, bro. So then she ended up dropping me off at my grandma's house in Harvey, because you know Harvey got different parts. This the side where you know where that Starlight Motel at? It's like a Starlight Motel, and it's like a Church's Chicken over there, and a Family Dollar or some shit like, no, a Family General, something like that. Dollar General, not Family General, something like that. She lived on a different side of Harvey and shit. And so I went over there. She over there talking shit. When you leaving? I don't want you here. All this type of shit, you know.
Right.
So this 2017, then my uncle come out his room. This nigga got a wig on with fishnets on. This nigga is a gay prostitute.
Yeah,
so
shit,
one,
bro.
So I'm gonna tell you, bro. I'm finna fuck your head up. So one day, I'm living with my grandma, 2017, waiting to go to Job Corps. I'm going back and forth to the meetings and shit because you got to do a lot of paperwork before you even get in there. So my godmom was helping me, taking me to Maryville, Indiana, so I can go do the paperwork because that's why I applied at. So one day, I guess he must have ordered some gay dude off the internet, right? My uncle. I swear to God. I swear to God. So he ordered some gay dude off the internet.
This nigga ordered it like Amazon, bro.
Yes, bro.
Like it was Amazon, bro.
Hey, listen, this is a dude who can be a veterinarian, bro. This is a brilliant dude, but he decided to suck dick and watch Ellen DeGeneres.
Right.
So I don't even know why. That's why I said it's some Freemason shit. Like they turned him out so bad that he became a gay prostitute. And so one day I'm in there listening to music in the living room and shit, and uploading videos. And he had tapped me on the shoulder and shit. Like he never tried nothing with me. Let me get that out the way. Like that's my uncle. He never he gay, but he never tried nothing with me. So like he wasn't that fucked up in the head. You know what I'm saying? But he was fucked up in the head. And he tapped me on the shoulder. And he was like, "Can you go to the basement and shit? I got somebody coming over." And I'm like, "Nigga, what?" I said, "I know it ain't no female." So I'm like, "Oh, I know it ain't no female." You know what I'm saying? So I go to the basement and shit. So I guess I put on my headphones and shit. He give me like an hour and shit. So I'm listening to my music. Hour go past. I swear to God, bro. I take my headphones out. I hear this nigga bouncing on the bed, G. This shit was the worst shit ever, bro. It was like a nightmare. I swear to God, G, this shit like a nightmare, bro. This nigga having sex with some dude while I'm in the basement and shit. So then after that and shit, he come downstairs. You can go back upstairs, Lord nigga. I'm like, what the fuck wrong with this DMX looking motherfucker? So, bro, this nigga up there spraying Febreze and shit. I'm like, this nigga a stanky ass motherfucker, bro. That shit, gee, this shit was crazy, bro. Like, I had went through some crazy shit. So then, around that time when it happened, it was like May 2017, right? So we went to this church because my grandma always was like, "You gonna live here? You gotta go to church." Yeah, I know that shit crazy. You gotta go to church. So we used to go to this church on 47th Street. I cannot remember the church, like St. John Baptist or some shit like that. But it was a church that we went to on 47th Street. I had got baptized on May 28th. You can go look this shit up on my Instagram and shit. And I didn't get baptized because I'm a Christian. I'm not a Christian. I'm not none of that shit.
Hey, you gotta be making this shit up, bro.
I'm not making this shit up, G. I swear to God, this shit is facts, G. Like, this is my life testimony story, G. This shit I had to go through, bro, to get to this point, bro.
Man, fuck that shit, bro.
So then, and what part was I at? You made me forget what part I was at. I forget what part I was on. Damn. So then, so I went to get baptized and shit, May 28th. And the shit that the pastor was saying, like that shit was hitting me. Like I knew what he was saying, like Jesus and shit like that. Like I know how to read between the lines, like the universe, the creator and shit like that. But he was just saying so much shit that was going through like my situation. Like the shit he was saying was like resonating with my situation. And I wasn't like, I'm not a Christian, I'm not a Muslim, I'm not like a Baptist and none of that shit. But I only went and got baptized for the spiritual armor, the spiritual protection. Right. And the hate after that, the hate increased. Like my grandma kept on saying, like demons kept jumping in her body, saying, "When are you leaving? When are you leaving? Get out! I want my house to myself." So then, like, I start stealing her codeine and shit. She had some promethazine, not codeine. She had some promethazine, the yellow drink. and I just started getting addicted to promethazine in 2017, right before I went to Job Corps and shit.
You was off that lean, fool.
Hell yeah! And then I had checked the back room. She had some Jolly Ranchers and everything, bro. She had the whole setup. So, but I was off the lane. That's when I did some crazy videos at that time. I'm trying to think what was my biggest video. 2017, I got some hits in 2017, but I did some videos back then. But yeah, I had so then what else have it? So then 2017. So you ever heard about that story when that old man got killed? That dude Steven Stevens in Cleveland. He had killed that dude.
Nuh-uh.
The old man. So right before, like literally a week before I was gonna go to Job Corps, I went to Job Corps June 5th, 2017. And a week before that, this old man got shot in the head down the street from the Job Corps I was going to. Some dude went crazy. I guess he had like a gambling addiction and he lost everything. And he just went crazy. He seen an old man. He said, "Do you know Joy Lane?" He said, "I don't know no Joy Lane." He just shot him in the head. That shit was crazy, bro. And I was like, "Oh shit, all the fight want to go to Cleveland no more." Like that shit had me shook low key. I'm like, "Oh shit, they get down like that." Right. So then I'm like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna go anyway." Because you get to pick when, like wherever you at, like in the Midwest, you get to pick between Indiana, Illinois, Cleveland, and I mean not Cleveland, Ohio. And I picked Ohio because I'm like, fuck it. The Cavaliers at the time, was popping. You know what I'm saying? And I never even been outside of Chicago besides Gary, but that's like 35 minutes from the city, so I don't really consider that really going nowhere. But yeah, bro, I went to Cleveland, so I ain't had no money. No food. I just hopped on a Greyhound bus, like the lady at the orientation place. Like she had a soul and she wanted to see me succeed, so she drove all the way from Maryville, Indiana, to Harvey, and drove me all the way to the Indiana bus station to get on the Greyhound bus. And I got on the Greyhound bus from Indiana bus station to Cleveland. I was on there for 10 hours, no food, no water, no money. And, my phone ended up down right when I got at the bus station and shit. And I tweaked, like I panicked. I went into panic mode, like, oh shit, my phone died. Because I ain't gonna lie, I was just damn near too timid to just ask somebody while I was on there, like on the bus and shit. I don't know why I tweaked like that. So anyway, like some dude came up to me and was like, he asked me something. So I'm walking down, I'm downtown Cleveland, bro. Like at night, it's like 10:30. I'm like, oh shit, it's junkies and shit throwing up on the ground, niggas smoking weed right there. And I'm like, oh shit. And I'm like, so I'm following some dude. He picked up like a used bus ticket and shit. He was like, we finna get on the bus like this and shit. He was trying to get me to go to Akron, but I'm like, nah, I need to get the Job Corps, bro. I swear to God, I'm finna blow your mind with this shit. I'm in Cleveland, June 5th, 10:30 at night, lost in Cleveland, bro. My phone died and all that shit. So some random dude came up to me, picked up a used bus ticket. It ended up working. We ended up getting on the bus. And this nigga hopped off on the bus because he said he's finna go to some studio or some shit. I'm like, I don't know you, nigga. You could be trying to set me up. So he went his way. I stayed on the bus, and the bus driver was like, where you going? I'm like, shit, I'm trying to get to Job Corps and shit. And I had a ticket that the lady gave me. It was an emergency contact just in case you get lost. But I couldn't call because my phone died. So I swear to God, right? The bus stop, picked up some people. This dude sat on the bus, right? Got on the bus, sat down. He had on one of those hats and shit. And you know how I had a 47 on the side usually? How you got the 47 on the hat? You know them lids?
Yeah, yeah.
He had 13 on his shit. Instead of 47, he had 13 on his shit.
Right.
And 13, that's like the that's like the universal code for everything. That's Mother Nature. That's us. That's everything. 13 chakras, all that shit. So I knew it. Something in me was like, ask him. He the one who gonna let you use his phone, because I seen the 13 and shit was a sign from the universe. Everything is a sign and a symbol in this world. And if you really got faith, you will see the signs and symbols. And I always just walk by faith. So I asked him, like, can I use your phone? My phone died. He let me use his phone, called the number and shit. They was like, had a bus driver drop you off at the Windermere, which the Windermere is a bus station in Cleveland, Ohio and shit. So I end up going there and shit. The security picked me up from the Job Corps. End up going to the Job Corps. It's like 1:30 a.m. at the time. They searched me, took me to my dorm, showed me my roommates and all that shit. A week when I was in Job Corps, right? We end up going to this church, me and my roommates, right? At the time, didn't know these dudes. At the time, didn't know them. We end up going to some church in Cleveland, don't even know these dudes. We walk in there, right? I go to the bathroom and shit. The pastors and the deacons, they got their wives cooking, they bringing us food, serving us like kings and shit. We in the hood, bro. This is Cleveland. We in the middle of the hood, bro, on Coit Road. I'm telling you, this shit crazy. So next thing you know, I go in there, and then the pastor was like, "What's your name, son?" And I was like, "Joseph." He was like, "We were just talking about you. I can't make this shit up." He was like, "We was just talking about you." He said, "Your name has an anointing on it. You are a prophet that was called to come back to this planet to lead the spiritual army." And he said, "You're gonna go through a lot of trials and tribulations in your life, but that's only gonna make you stronger." I swear to God, bro, it was craziest shit ever. And
And
then 2000, huh?
and this is, you were still here. Or you had got up out of Illinois by then.
Yeah, I was in Cleveland at the time. It was June 5th, 2017. It was a week from June 5th at the time. So it was like June 16th or some shit. We went to this church in Cleveland, and the pastor told me that my name had an anointing on it and I was a prophet and shit like that. That's what the pastor told me. I never met this guy, nothing like that, right? And,
but Joseph really was a prophet in the Bible.
yeah, but that's the thing though. I had walked in the room. I had went to the bathroom first, and all my roommates and shit, they went in there with them. And then I came in there last, and he was like, he was like, "What's your name, son?" And I was like, "Joseph." He was like, "We was just talking about you. You a prophet. You got a name." Like it was just weird how it happened. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
it was just crazy. So after that, he was like, "You're gonna have obstacles that's gonna try to stop you and shit." So next thing you know, like a week, the fast forwarded and shit, a week before I was gonna graduate, this dude ended up setting me up. He set me and this other dude up. So I guess if we supposed to go off campus, it was like winter break, December 14th. At the time, it was December 14th, 2018. No, 2017. December 28th. No, December 14th. It was like a Friday or some shit. A Thursday or a Friday. So it was winter break. And if you ain't had nowhere to go, like you was homeless or something like that, you're supposed to stay on campus. I already was supposed to stay on campus. I signed up for it. Me and my homie Ronnie, shout out to Ronnie Haywood. We were supposed to stay on campus. He stayed on campus, and then dudes was like, "Yeah, we gonna go smoke and shit like that, play 2K and shit. Like let's get off campus and shit." And I'm like, "Nah, I'm gonna stay on campus and shit. I should have followed my first mind, but I let that demon talk me into it and shit." So he asked his homie, he was like, "Yeah, you can stay over there, blah blah blah. You can stay here and all this shit." So we get that dude start acting weird, like y'all can't stay for the whole 3 weeks and shit. And we just asked him and shit. You know how niggas be switching it up.
Right.
So he got food and shit. So then the next day, it was a Friday. The dude who was his homie who set it up, he tried to steal his Xbox. So the nigga steal his Xbox. I grabbed my bags, like, nigga, I'm finna get the fuck up out of here. You niggas trying to get niggas jammed up. I'm finna graduate, finna go to AmeriCorps. You know what AmeriCorps is? AmeriCorps NCCC. I don't know if you ever heard of that before.
Nah, I don't know what that is, bro.
But it's like this little prestigious program. It's another government job where you travel from like different states and shit, and y'all do like community service and shit. I did 7 months out of 10 months or whatever, but I'm getting to that part too. But so I was gonna go to AmeriCorps. I was about to graduate and shit, and this nigga tried to set me up and shit. Basically, he was an agent. That's why I say gang stalker. He was an agent sent there to stop me from graduating.
So
you know what I mean?
Who was it? It was somebody in a position of power there at the place at AmeriCorps.
No, it was somebody. No, I was in Job Corps at the time. I was on my way to AmeriCorps because it was a week from the Job Corps graduation. So I went to Job Corps first and then AmeriCorps.
So the gang stalker did what exactly?
So basically he became cool enough and he made himself like become like, I ain't gonna say become my friend, like, you know how he tried to get close to me, basically tried to get close to like in our circle. You know how you be at a circle of people and shit, because like Job Corps is a trade school type shit. So he tried to get close to us. He ended up becoming our roommate and shit. He had a PS4. We was playing it. So basically, his whole objective was to get close to us type shit, so he could set it up to stop me. So he was like an agent sent by the government to fuck it up.
All type of stories about Job Corps, boy. Fun though.
Yeah, bro. So he was one of those agents, probably like a low level. He ain't had no position of power. He was just another student there, but he ain't had shit going on for himself. Like I was one of the like me and Ronnie, we both got success stories did. Like we had success papers did on us, like stories and shit wrote on us. Cause like the story, you know, how I'm telling you my story, like the shit I overcame.
Yeah.
And I overcame the obstacles in Job Corps and shit. So they gave us a success story. And we got that shit out of everybody in our graduation class. So that was a big thing. But so basically, a week before we was finna graduate, dude tried to steal his Xbox. So I grabbed my bag, tried to go to the bus stop. I'm getting the fuck out of here. I don't know you niggas. I got shit going on with my life. So next you know, the dude they were stealing from, his roommate pulled up, was like, "Oh shit, stop!" He called the police. The police, I ended up running on some Grand Theft Auto 4 shit. I took off running. I took off running, but I'm in Cleveland. It's snowing. I don't know where to go.
All right, we back good.
So I say on some Grand Theft Auto 4 shit, I started running. And I didn't steal anything, but you know, shit, nigga, I was panicking. I'm trying to get the fuck up out of there. They called the police and shit, so I ain't had nowhere to run because it was a long street and it was cold, it was snowing, so I couldn't run in the snow. So I just stopped, like, fuck it. And then they arrested us all, and then we had to wait to see the judge on Monday and shit. I stood 10 toes down in that bitch. I told him I want to sell to myself. I said, I'm a Satanist. I don't want to be around nobody, even though I'm not. That's what I told the people at the police station, so I can get a sale to myself because I wasn't trying to get raped. So I'm like, fuck that.
So, at the county, bro.
Bro. Still, I had this was still, nigga. We was in Euclid, Ohio, bro. That's like a suburb in Cleveland.
Like some Hicktown type shit.
Yeah, and they was racist as fuck.
They was like that because they'll throw you in there with a fat, chubby, sloppy redneck motherfucker that's gonna be on some bullshit. You might have to fight that nigga all night, bro. Like,
exactly. For real, bro. She was crazy. So they separated us because we was all codependent. So I was in pod C. That was pretty much like the calm pod, and they put me in this shit called the ice box, where it was cold, it was snowing at the time. You know how the Midwest fucking snow is. The fucking cell had frost all through that bitch. And there was one bed in there, one toilet. They were like, there you go. You want one room to yourself, that bitch, bro. They had niggas in that bitch like a slave.
I bet you were running that shit then.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Everything just flashed before me. Like, I don't know, like, bro, I was just free. Like, dude set me up, and right before I was gonna graduate, I thought my whole future was taken from me, bro. Just like that, bro. Like it was crazy. And then, so next you know, I had to wait in there for 4 days until Monday, and I had to go see the judge. I had to see the judge like 5 or 6 times, and I was supposed to graduate. I graduated January 19th. After I had got out of jail, December 18th. So I had spent 4 days in there, and over the weekend to see the judge because dude tried to steal from some other motherfucker. So anyway, next thing you know, I had to keep going back and forth to court, and I was supposed to leave to go to AmeriCorps on February 13th, 2018. Now the whole thing was if I would have had to go to court like on February 13th or past that date, they was gonna cancel everything. Like my whole future was gonna be eliminated. Like I wasn't gonna be able to go to AmeriCorps, all type of shit, bro.
Right.
Like they had the flights booked because the government paid for all this shit. They had the flights booked. They had the success story. They was gonna throw all that shit away. You know what I'm saying? If I had to go to court past that February 13th date. So I went to court like 5 times, bro. I had got certified for medical office support on my birthday, January 8th. You know what I'm saying? 2017, I got certified. I got a trade. And that nigga tried to stop me through all them obstacles. I still got it, bro. As soon as I got to jail, nigga, I got to jail December 18th. And I had to study for my fucking state test. And I still passed that bitch. I failed it the first time and passed it the second time. You know what I'm saying? Got certified on my birthday. And motherfuckers was calling me a snitch and shit. Oh, you snitching and shit. But the whole time, when you going through the court shit, the staff is on your ass, bro. So I guess they was calling me a snitch because I was with the staff. I was with the staff because, nigga, I was going through a court case, nigga. I was under investigation. So, of course, they going to have their eyes on me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I never got in trouble while I was there. So that's why they kept me on campus. People like, oh, you a snitch, you told, bro. How I tell? I'm in that bitch over the weekend. I have to wait just like everybody else to see the judge. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So niggas was on that type of shit. So I was going through that. Niggas trying to call me a snitch. Niggas trying to throw that on my name. Like the whole job corps was rocking with me. The next thing you know, when that shit happened, when dude tried to set me up, half the job corps, that's how you know who really rocking with you. Motherfuckers was acting fool. Even the teachers was gossiping about it. Oh, Joe got arrested. He's a criminal. He's a thief. He tried to steal an Xbox. I'm like, why would I steal an Xbox? I'm finna graduate. You know what I'm saying? So it was a lot of shit like that. So then next, I seen the judge, and bro, I had to pull out my last wild card. I didn't have no other wild card. It was my last card. Like, was to show him all the certificates in my medical office support trade that I had got. You know what I'm saying? Like that was the last thing to show him that I actually got something going on. You know what I'm saying? So I showed a public defender. They gave me a public defender. I couldn't afford a lawyer, of course. And the public defender was like, yeah, he told me straight off the bat, he was like, you might have to spend another day or two in jail. I'm like, oh, shit. They trying to put me back in the ice box.
Fuck that.
Like,
Fuck that shit, boy.
I'm like, man. So I had my mind prepared, like, fuck, I got to spend another day or two in this bitch. I'm like, fuck it, I'll do that shit. So I showed the judge where I gave my papers and shit, like my certifications and all that shit. I gave it to the judge, not to the judge. I gave it to the lawyer. The lawyer gave it to the bailiff, and the bailiff gave it to the judge. So they called me and shit, and the judge was like, "So how many days?" He got straight to business with me. He was like, "How many days did you spend in jail?" I said 3 because I thought you don't count the day that you get arrested or whatever. I thought you didn't count that day because we got arrested like on a Friday, and I got released on a Monday. Well, I guess I will. I don't know. I think it was Thursday or Friday. I spent 4 days, 3 or 4 days in that bitch. And he was like, I said 3. He was like, no, you spent 4 days. So he was like, I'm gonna give you 4 days credit, which means I didn't have to spend another 2 days in there. He said I did all the time I was supposed to serve was those 4 days. He said you did your time, you good. And he said you're gonna have to pay a $300 fine because he said people like you don't come around that often. He said you got a bright future ahead of you. Don't get in trouble and watch who you hang around with. He said you got a $300 fine. Pay your fine before you go to America, or you're gonna have a warrant out for your arrest. And when I graduated and I got my completion check, that's all I had was $300, bro. And that $300 paid for that ticket, so I didn't have a warrant. You see what I'm saying? That shit was crazy, bro.
So you think he was in on that shit too?
Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. How that shit played out, bro, like that shit just played out just too weird. Like it was just like some agent shit. Like, I don't know. Like that's why I say like they know who people is because they was taking people blood in the job corps and shit like that. So they studying our blood. So they know who powerful, who not, and shit like that. So I think he was one of the agents watching.
What you mean they were taking y'all blood, bro?
Like they had a medical, like a nurse station or whatever you call it. Like if you get sick or something, you go to this little station. Oh, I forgot what it was called, but it's like a little nursing station. And when you first get the job corps, they do a whole bunch of tests. You got to take a drug test. If you fail your first drug test, that's cool. They put you on this program called TEEP, and you got to do this Zumba program where you got to get the drugs out your system. They gave me 38 days to get the weed and the codeine and shit out of my system because at that time I was just on a whole lot of drugs, a whole lot of stuff I was going through or whatever. So I had 38 days to get that shit out of my system. So then they was taking my blood and shit, like to test it or whatever they were saying. So I'm pretty sure they were studying it and shit like that. And they were just like, yeah, watch that motherfucker closely. So it was just different shit. It's a lot of different stories.
Nobody take my blood. That's a violation of y'all rights, bro.
Yeah, I know, bro. But they say once you sign up, you basically have no rights. It was some crazy. It was some crazy shit.
Fuck that. I ain't going. I can't go like that.
I was in there for 8 months. And you live on the program, though. You live there. They feed you 3 times a day. And sometimes the food, they put cheese on it. I'm lactose intolerant. Sometimes they put cheese on the shit. And that shit made me mad. And that day, they put cheese, bro. They ain't had no black bean burgers, bro. Like, when they had cheese, they usually had black bean burgers for people that got allergies and shit.
Yeah.
Bro, they ain't had nothing. All they had was cheese that day. I got so angry, bro. I was so pissed off, bro. And I made that video I was telling you about. They got 87,000 views. That gang stalking video, I made it that day. I ain't had no food. I was angry as hell. I guess that energy just shit. Motherfuckers felt that shit. And I really was breaking that gang stalker shit down. And that shit blew up.
That's crazy.
So, yeah, I did that video on Job Corps.
So how long ago was that?
2 years ago.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's when it started really popping up and shit like that.
Yeah, then I did another video called Young Dolph Was a Blood Sacrifice That Went Wrong. It got 173,000 views.
You had them monetized?
No, demonetized. They had my channel demonetized since it was created, bro. They've been trying to starve me out for the longest. I've been living in government programs and shit because I ain't been having nowhere to go.
They never let you monetize your channel?
Hell no, bro. They've been trying to starve me out. Shit, they probably like starved that nigga out.
That's crazy as hell, my nigga.
Yeah, so it's been a lot of like targeted shit that's just been happening to me. That's why I say the targeted individual and the gang stalking. Now, when niggas talking that other dumb shit about gang stalking, I don't know about all that. I actually, like you said, I can make sense of it. I can break it down, but it's to an extent though. I only believe it like to an extent. I ain't gonna say, oh, gang stalking every time. It's to an extent, but certain shit, cause certain shit be kind of weird. Like the dude setting me up and all that shit. But I don't know, it's just weird.
So not the like, she rubbed her nose or she scratched her elbow.
No, not no dumb shit like that. He retarded. I ain't gonna. He's slow. Yeah. No, not no shit like
what
that.
about all right? They wearing red. They wearing red. She wearing red. I came in the store and she wearing red.
Nah, that's some dumb shit too. Like a person just wearing some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's more like I could believe it's more believable. Like I said, because I experienced it myself. Like I'd be like, it literally be like 4:00 in the morning. Nobody is at the park. I flame up a joint. Next, you know, hella cars just start coming to the park. That is form. That's like the best example I can give you of gang stalking.
But you do gotta realize you was in Chicago though.
True. I mean, yeah, I know that. Yeah, you're right about that. That's a fact too. But I'm just saying, like, how it be happening though, it just be so weird. Like, it just be so quiet, and then just like 20 minutes later, just a whole bunch of niggas just pop up. Like, damn, nigga, what the fuck? But you're right though. I'm just saying that's just.
Hey, they was coming to flame up too.
Yeah, probably. Hey, nah, it's a whole bunch of shit. But I don't know. Like I said, it's just different shit. Like, just with the artificial intelligence. Like they could be having like artificial animals that could be really cameras and shit on some CIA shit.
So what about like red cars and shit?
Shit, it's just a red car.
All right. So what about if a headlight missing or some shit?
A headlight missing?
Yeah.
Shit, that nigga need to get this shit fixed.
Fuck no. Like for real though. No, I was just asking what you think about it because like a lot of motherfuckers say that's a sign of motherfucking gang stalking and like this and that shit for real and you being followed, targeted. Motherfuckers say like you go to the store, motherfuckers wearing red or some shit. Like, and I'm like, bro,
they tweaking.
Yeah, that sounded a little extreme to me and shit.
That's too extreme. That's too extreme.
Right.
They're not gonna just gang stalk any random motherfucker. Like you gotta be somebody of importance. And I'm not just saying like I'm important, but I'm just saying just like the shit I've been through. Like, for example, like growing like in high school and shit, in middle school, like out of everybody, there's like people will flame me. It's 1,200 people in the school, but they pick me to flame. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit funny. Like that's how I be looking at it. Like it's like, why don't you flame this nigga? But
you supposed to flame back, bro.
Shit, too much mental abuse, bro. Like I don't know, it was just crazy, bro.
You know how Illinois damn near invented that shit, the flaming shit, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Exactly. For sure. So like that's our shit, bro. Like that's what we do, at the lunch tables, all that shit. That's cool,
Yeah, just frying niggas, flaming niggas, all that shit.
That motherfucker used to cook your ass.
But yeah, when shit started changing, I started cooking their ass back when I turned like a junior. Like, cause shit started changing. Like, when I came across the 13th son, huh?
You gotta cook niggas back, or they just gonna sit there and bake your ass, bro.
Hell yeah, they will keep frying your ass non-stop. That shit, but I don't know, it was just crazy though. Like, I don't know why, but it was like, I was like, damn, why they frying me and shit? Like, I don't know. It was weird. Cause like I'll go to school, motherfuckers will fuck with me, then I'll go home and just get picked on the same way and shit. Like, oh, you ain't shit, this and that. And I used to get they'll feed me scraps. Like, for example, like my mama cook, she give me like the littlest pieces out of everybody. Everybody else get big ass chicken wings. I'm getting little shit, but just bullshit.
So do you think that your parents as well as the students at school was all in on it together?
You kind of mumble. You kind of going out.
Do you think the students and your parents was all in on it together?
At that time, no. But looking at it now, I could say I wouldn't say they was consciously aware of that, but on some type of weird demonic spiritual level, it's like yes, they was connected in some type of way. I believe that. I don't know how I can prove that, but that's just my own personal thoughts.
Right. So is that part of the reason you went to Australia is to like get away from all that?
Yeah, because when I had went to AmeriCorps and I was in that program for 7 months. It was a 10-month program, but I ended up leaving because I just wanted to just like chase my dreams. Like one day, it was August 11, 2018. We was in Allegan, Michigan, in the middle of nowhere and shit. And I was smoking some loud, like some crazy ass loud, nigga. I was high as hell. And I seen a shooting star for the first time. Like I never seen a shooting star, never. And then I seen a shooting star, and I was just saying, I will go to Australia one day. 13, I will go to Australia one day. I don't know, Australia popped in my head. I just always wanted to go. Like, come here and shit.
Why you show so much significance in 13?
Well, because like the 13th son, he woke me up into that number. That number is important because that's the vibratory frequency for everything on the planet. Everything vibes with the number 13, but 1 plus 3 is 4. So 4 and 13 is the same thing. So basically, you got 13 chakras, 13 different dimensions. Our body has 13 major joints inside of it. You know what I'm saying? The moon go through 13 cycles. What else? It's 13 what's it, 13 stripes on the American flag, 13 Illuminati families. So it's like the number 13 is just, it's us, you know, it's nature.
So is that why they surround the number 13 with so much fear or like negativity?
Yes, because at one point in time I was scared of that shit. Like, oh, I ain't gonna look into what the number 13 means because they say it's this. The whole time that's just a scare tactic to keep you away from it. That's why like the people that's against the number 13, you could tell who they is when you go to different hotels and shit. If they got the number 13 missing, you know how some hotels don't have that number?
Right.
It's because they orcs, aka witches and warlocks or satanic demons, and they against the number 13, meaning they against the children of the sun, which is us. They against, you know, Judah, whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? Like they against the children of the sun. So they take out the number 13, they hate it because they know what it means.
Okay. Yeah, I just seen how you kept on referencing 13 and shit, so I was just asking. Somebody asking, they said, what is the point of gang stalking?
Well, like I said before, it's more. Me personally, I think just on a minor scale, the point of gang stalking is for like these little. I want to say I want to say they agents, but then again, I want to say they spirits too. Like they here to watch you. Like you seen that movie Fallen with Denzel Washington?
I don't know. I might have
It's in Chicago too. It was filmed in Chicago too.
I don't know.
It's an old movie. So basically, it was like these demons. They tap somebody's shoulder, and the demon would transfer their spirit to a different demon. I made a video about it a long time ago called Transferable Spirits. That's pretty much what gang stalking is. Like, it could be a spirit that jump into somebody's body, and they could have them dudes tweaking out, like, oh, they got on red, they got on this, because the spirit's jumping in their body. And then at the same time, it could, like I said, depending on your bloodline, because like I said, I don't even know my own blood type. Like, I think I am a RH negative, because every time I ask what's my blood type, we can't tell you what your blood type is and shit like that. So it's like we don't even know our own blood type. So these hospitals and shit, they know exactly who is who, because like we don't even know our true bloodline. You know what I'm saying? Individually, like me personally, like all my life been fucked up, but I really believe I got a bloodline of like, huh?
The RH positive, that's like the Rhesus monkey, right?
Yeah.
But like, but most of us, like all of us, is all RH negative, right?
Yeah, which is Nephilim that's connected back.
That's what it's called, the RH factor.
Yeah, it's connected back to the Nephilim, which is I think that's the children of the Anunnaki or some shit like that. It's some deep shit.
What is the RH? So if you RH positive, then what does that mean?
You kind of more got just the rhesus monkey gene, which means that you're pretty much a Neanderthal.
Right, and and I had seen something on that because they was breaking down the RH factor, and they was like, this is why the majority of like so-called when like whatever so-called African American women will mess around with like so-called Caucasian men. Like a lot of the baby, or like the woman's body abort the baby itself. Like abort itself type shit. Like she can't carry that. Like it's something like that because of the blood types type shit.
Yeah, it don't mix.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was studying that shit. Yeah, that shit deep, bro.
Like they be having to get extra shots and all type of motherfuckers be getting shots and shit to hold the baby and shit. But yeah, that's crazy about how that blood type shit work. Ain't fun.
Yeah, it's like having sex with an alien or something. Like it just won't process.
Yeah, Yeah, that like they see it as like a parasite or a virus or some shit, and it like it's
Basically.
still that motherfucker.
Yeah, exactly. And this the thing, people think it's just only white people. Like you got some melanated people that's Neanderthals too. They got the rhesus monkey gene too.
Right, definitely. That Neanderthal caveman gene. Oh, for no.
They just be acting a fool, bro.
No, but that is them. They the ones that say it themselves that they got a percentage of Neanderthal in their blood. Shit, they the ones that said it themselves. They
No,
own
that shit real.
scientists and shit. So shit. I'm just speaking facts. Shit.
No, that shit crazy though, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that shit is fucked up. They call them Negro peens.
You talking about the motherfuckers that's got that bloodline?
Yeah, the Negro peens, like black people. You know how like
Yeah,
some of our people got raped.
a lot of motherfuckers out here like that on phone now.
Yeah, I was surrounded by a lot of Negro peens, like a whole bunch of just they only believe it if the white man said type shit. And I don't fuck with that shit. Like, don't get me wrong, like my girlfriend, she Italian or whatever, but I'm just saying, it's just like it's not that her skin color white. 'Cause she got melanin in her skin, more of an olive tone. But it's just like melanated people can be like that too, because the whole raping and slavery and shit like that. Like
Yeah.
all that type of shit. Like they didn't mix different bloodlines. That's why a lot of these niggas be out here just shooting niggas randomly because they got the bloodline of that crazy ass white motherfucker.
Oh no, great.
Real shit, bro. That's what I said. It ain't just white people, like it's black people too. Like all different type of people. Cause like some of our ancestors was raped. You know what I'm saying? Like, and
Yeah.
this is just a true fact. And some people, like I said, that I don't even know, bro. I don't even know. Like I don't even know if my existence was even true. Like, cause I've been lied to about all this and that. Your dad was this, he was that. You know what I'm saying? Like, just so many lies. So it's like everything has been a lie, bro. History has been a lie. The news is a lie. My personal life, everything, my childhood was all just a lie. You know what I'm saying? Like, so all this shit was fucked up, bro. All this shit is a lie. And like, we kind of found out the truth now, and the truth is coming out. This is the invasion of the star seeds.
What's the star seed, bro?
A person that was born in the 90s.
I say that all the time on my channel, but I don't refer to us as star seeds and shit. I just be like, oh, we like the golden children type shit. Like we the golden era. We was born in the golden era. We like the chosen ones type shit. Like and the whole world is like surrounding us. Like the whole world watches us, bro. Like we
Yeah.
is that thing type shit. Like the whole world follows us type shit.
Yeah, bro, that shit crazy because a lot of people right now that's getting famous and shit now, a lot of them are genuine because a lot of them was born either in like the mid late 80s or the early 90s or mid 90s and shit. Because a lot of people they getting on, they born in the 80s, but a lot of our generation starting to get on too now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, on me and like we the most aware of shit.
For sure.
Like other motherfuckers, they sleep big time. Like we, the '90s babies is the most aware. Like a lot of us, shit. It's some of us that was damn near came out the motherfucker coochie aware. You feel me? Like as we was born, we was already damn aware. Like, folks, something ain't right. On me, I couldn't even talk yet, but I knew something wasn't right.
It's funny because I swear to God, it sound weird, but I swear to God, I felt like that my whole life, bro.
For real
Like I
though.
was just different.
Me too, G. I could definitely
Like
feel that shit, Joe.
like something not right. Like it's always was something like a question mark, like something not right. Like I was peeping shit when I was 5 years old. I was watching Futurama at 5 years old.
Oh yeah, me too. Me too. Me too. I was doing the same shit, but I always knew like, oh, this ain't life. This can't be life. Like something like it's something deeper to this shit. There's something behind this shit, bro. This ain't just. It ain't what it seems. I just always knew, bro. Like this can't be life on some real shit.
That's a fact, bro.
Gotta be more to this shit, bro.
And that's how I know I'm kind of like a target individual because I'm like a star seed. Like a star seed is a person that's born back in the 90s, but a star seed is somebody that came back to this planet that's supposed to raise the consciousness of the planet. And that's basically what we doing right now. Like we using this platform to raise the consciousness of the people. And that's a star seed.
Yeah, I just said that. We definitely doing that. We the ones Right? Yeah, we raising the consciousness, but we make a motherfucker way more for all that shit, bro.
That shit funny, bro.
And
That shit crazy. Cause hey, but so how do it feel that we legal in Illinois? How does that feel?
yeah, ain't shit changed for me, shit. On some real shit. It ain't really no big deal for me. But other motherfuckers, you know, they in love with that. Oh, well, a lot of motherfuckers think they growers now and shit. So a lot of motherfuckers growing plants and all type of shit, you feel me?
Yeah, that's the way to go, bro.
Yeah, so that's going on, you feel me? But besides that, ain't nothing really changed for me though. Shit.
I mean, you could copy. You just walk in the dispensary though and grab that shit. That's the thing.
I don't even go to the dispensary shit. I don't even fuck with it.
Or you just get your shit from the block.
Yeah, because they just gonna tax. They just gonna tax anyway for on me.
Believe it or not, the same prices in Illinois is the same prices you got to pay here just to get weed on the street.
Word, so that shit cheap, huh?
No, that shit expensive as hell.
Word, for how much it costs, like a zip out there or some shit.
A zip is an ounce, right?
Yeah.
So it depends on who you go to. Like for some boo boo, some Reggie, some shit that's worse than Reggie, bro. That shit like it's probably like a zip would be like 250 for some
250.
trash. Yeah, for some trash.
Trash? Oh, y'all taxing.
And then if you want some gas, bro, like an ounce would be like 500, bro. I swear to God.
Ounce would be like 500.
Yeah, sometimes if you gotta find a plug, bro. Like
Ounces cost 500 in Illinois, folks.
hell no, that's what I'm saying, bro. I'm used to getting weed, bro. Reggie, I'm used to get some good ass Reggie for $50.
Oh, nigga, you can't even find Reggie no more, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like, but I'm used to smoking good weed. Like, I didn't smoke some good loud in Illinois. I smoked some good Reggie in there. But when I came here, I said the weed game sucked because it's like they don't cure that shit right. Even though we were smoking Reggie and shit, bro, like that shit was some fire ass shit because the soil out there, bro, like you can grow some good shit. But here, the weed game is just kind of shaky, bro. I'm growing my own shit right now. I just had to cut another plant because that motherfucker didn't make it.
Nigga, how you kill a weed plant, bro?
Shit, really, you supposed to kill it by taking it out, like destroying the roots, or you just cut that motherfucker.
Just so you cut it, bro, because like it's hard as hell to kill a motherfucking cannabis plant, bro.
Yeah, I cut that motherfucker, and then I just I had planted some pumpkin seeds in there instead because I had planted so I had got some seeds, right? I don't know what they is. I got them from my Aboriginal elder, and he got them from Western Queensland, which is basically in the middle of nowhere.
Right.
So I'm assuming they this Australian land race. That's what I'm assuming. They like an Australian land race. I'm not sure. But they kind of got like a duck's foot, like the leaves kind of look like a duck's foot.
You said the leaves.
Yeah, it look like a duck's foot. Like it's like some weird shit. Like
that's some Australian shit, bro.
Yeah, it's a deep story behind it. So basically, Australia is a young country. It's like 200 years old. So they was invaded by the Europeans. Well, the British. They was invaded by the British after America. America was colonized 500 years ago. But I'm talking about Aboriginal wise. America been existing for billions of years. But when the white man came around, it's only been 500 years. So the Aboriginals, they was growing weed and shit like that. And when the British came, they wanted to hide it and disguise the weed plant. So the British wouldn't find out what it was. So they bred it with an Australian hot bush, and it mutated and it became Australian's master cannabis, ABC.
Master cannabis.
Yeah, because it got mutated. The Aboriginals was hiding it when the British came to invade Australia. They was hiding it from them, so they had bred it with a hot bush. It's a plant called the Australian hot bush. It's not a weed plant, and they bred the weed plant with that Australian hot bush to hide the look of it, so the British wouldn't know what it was.
Right. So them niggas was already using that shit.
Basically, they say I don't know how true it is. They say Aboriginals is the longest existing culture, like 50, 60,000 years. I guess in modern history, I don't know. I guess modern civilization or something. I don't know, something like that. But they say the Aboriginals, they've been breeding the strain. The seeds I got, I think they've been breeding it for like 60,000 years. So they've been doing this shit for a minute.
Them niggas, they deep in this shit, huh?
Yeah, but it's still but you gotta remember they ain't have like modern science like we got now. So like they bred it, so like they got it like stable, but it ain't really stable. Like how Burner and them shit, like shout out Cookies again, I fuck with them. Like how they got their shit, bro. Like they be breeding their shit with real strains. Like I want to breed it with this OG Kush that I got. Like it's like this little OG Kush plant that I got. It's a baby though. I'm gonna hopefully if that motherfucker is stable, I'm gonna breed that with this other plant I got. I don't know what it is, but it got a very piney smell to it. Like that
Yeah.
shit smells very pine, and it's not a I don't know what the fuck it is, but it made it. I had like 20 plants, and all of them died except for one.
Nigga, how is you killing plants, my nigga?
I'm not killing them; they dying themselves. Some of them not stable. Basically, meaning that they won't grow if the genetics not stable. Meaning, like if they got any flaw in them, you either get rid of them or it's gonna die itself. Like these plants, I transplanted it, and I fucked up the transplant, and that shocked the plant, and the plant started to die and like wilt. So it wasn't strong enough. Now this other plant I got, I'm gonna show you. This motherfucker is a beast. I just transplanted this one. Hopefully it actually do the right shit. How you check this the camera on this one? All right, go. See this motherfucker a beast. This the only one that made it. You see
So
it?
you all of them outside?
Yeah, it's on my balcony.
You plant them all in one pot?
No, hell no. But this the OG Kush right here.
How your shit dying, bro?
No, it's not dying. It's just the genetics weren't stable. So like this one, I had cut it. Like it's just like gone. Like that's the stem right there.
Oh, you must be just
Because like
a lot of bag seeds, huh? Why don't you order seeds, bro?
that shit too expensive because this is a Commonwealth country, so the price is double. Like so, American money over here. Like if I buy some seeds from America, that shit gonna come out to be like $300 and shit.
Nah,
So I just use the bag seeds.
I got most of my shit from Amsterdam, bro.
How much that shit cost?
It's cheap for most of the cannabis seed websites you find, bro. It's gonna be in Amsterdam, bro.
Oh shit.
Type shit. But yeah, they ship them bitches to you. It's not illegal to have seeds, bro. It's just illegal to germinate them in places of the world.
I ain't gonna lie. Here, Australia, they got the strictest customs in the world, bro. So I had ordered some nutrients, some Rainbow nutrients. That shit, some good Canadian nutrients. They stole my fucking Magnifical, and they never replaced it with nothing. So that's why I'm skeptical on ordering seeds. So I just use the bag seeds.
You could order stealth shipping. So like they'll send like some brown
True.
panties and shit, and then they had the seeds inside the panties and shit.
Yeah, I don't know. I might just use the bag seeds for now and work with the shit I got for now because like that shit is kind of a little too expensive for me at the moment. But
Right.
yeah, bro, like I ain't gonna lie. Like, I found some seeds. Like I found the OG Kush seed. I got another one that I didn't germinate. So, like I said, if that's a real OG Kush like they say it is, bro, all I gotta do is breed that, and I got a decent line, bro. Like OG Kush is the backbone for a lot of these strains out here, anyway, bro.
Yeah, I know that.
So, like, I might make a 603 Joey Kush. I might breed that, get that Australian shit. But like I said, I don't know what it is. I don't want to just be calling it no name that it's not. Like I said, I don't know what it is, like, bro. Like I asked my Aboriginal elder, he don't know what the fuck it is. He like 64. He don't know what it is. So, like I said, they is bag seeds, but some of them decent. Like I like to sift it out. Like we know what sift out mean, right?
Like what you mean?
So basically, I like to hand pick my seeds. So like even though they bag seeds, I like to hand pick to like see which one look the best, which one's easily
How
breakable.
many seeds you be getting, bro?
But I got a whole bunch of them, bro. Like a whole
You be
bunch of them.
looking at Reggie, huh?
Not necessarily that it's Reggie. It's a couple ways that it can seed. So basically,
That's
it can
why you're
seed if it's
because you growing the Reggie.
hell no, bro. I'm growing that fire. You said you growing Reggie. Nah, so look, it's a couple ways that it can seed. So basically, when people be like, "I want that seedless weed," it's a reason why it's seedless because it's called a sensinia grow.
Yeah, that means seedless.
Exactly. So people, that's why it's all females. But like I said, with these seeds, I don't know if they regular or if they auto flower. So I'm growing them. So if I get some males, and if the male around the female is gonna pollinate, the female. Oh shit.
Hold on.
Yeah, all right, hold on. I'll be back. I gotta go to the bathroom. Hold on 1 second.
Yo, man, what you niggas on, man? Hey, hit that like button, man. Everybody in here, hit that like button, man. One time for the one time for the one time. Everybody in here, hit that like button one time, man. I'm gonna start channel on growing. Yeah. He said I'm about to book a kitty appointment. Now I'm still on semen retention. His channel 603 Joey, same thing as his name.
All right, so you can hear me?
Yeah.
All right, so I forget. Oh, yeah, all right. So basically, it's not necessarily that it's Reggie, but I ain't gonna lie, I don't even really care if it's if because they might be considered Reggie because I don't know what they is, but shit, it's a pandemic, my nigga. You gotta grow what you can grow, my nigga.
Yeah.
But no, it's just not even that it's Reggie though. Like people say it's Reggie, or they say it's standard weed. It's like it's a strain. People just don't know the name of it, so they just call it Reggie because they don't know the strain, and they got seeds, and it usually has seeds because your plant could turn to a hermaphrodite.
Yeah.
Meaning that when it's flowering, like it could get a light leak or something, that motherfucker end up being a female and it produce seeds. That's how it can get seeds. Or the male could accidentally, it could just be a male in your grow room or your operation, that motherfucker pollinate the female. You can see it that way too. That's how you create new strains and new varieties. But I actually really fuck with the plants though, bro. Like when you start growing, you will see what I mean. Like it's not that I'm killing the plants, it's that if the genetics not stable, meaning that like, okay, it's seeds. The seeds came from the mother. So whoever grew the shit, if they didn't grow their plants right, their plants was looking all fucked up and shit. Those seeds is gonna carry those genetics. And out those genetics, out of all the seeds you get, let's say you got 4 seeds, right? Out them 4 seeds, one of them gonna be a fucking beast. Like you gonna have to find it. That's why they call it sifting it out. I mean, you got like some people like big growers that do that shit big time and shit. They have plant like 300 seeds, right? They'll label all them motherfuckers and they'll watch each characteristics of each one. It could be the same strain, which is different phenotypes, which is different physical traits. It's just like humans. Like you can have same strain, you growing 300 plants. They all the same strain, but they all gonna come out smelling different and looking different because it's different physical traits. And that's the shit that's interesting about it. So you gotta find you a dope ass plant. Like out of all the plants I had, that was probably like 2 months old. That plant I just showed you probably like a month, damn near 2 months old. So it's about to flower soon. But oh yeah, thanks, bro. But yeah, bro. They didn't survive. Like out of that plant been through some shit, bro, and it still survived. That's because it's good genetics. You gotta search out and find your best plant. So then you breed it with something else to keep that line going. So you want a specific gene. Like you don't want plants that's gonna die easy. You don't want plants that you know what I'm saying? Like you just don't want no negative traits. You want to find plants that got good traits. Like if you knock it over or something, that motherfucker can get right back up. Like it could take the sun. You want plants that's resistant, like shit like that. So sometimes you gotta just search out different plants. That's why I might plant like 10 plants, and out them 10, only one gonna survive. I planted about 10, and that one is like the beast. Out of all of them, is surviving. The other little ones,
they're getting enough sun, bro. You might have to grow indoors and use LED lights or something, bro.
I was thinking about that shit, but nah, bro. I don't think it's getting sun, bro. It's getting sun. It just became root bound. That basically means like you need to
I
change
ain't
the
never
pot.
really killed no plant. You know how hard it is to kill a plant, bro.
No, I'm saying like he said you try to hard to kill a plant. I didn't kill it like
Like
that.
what?
I'm saying like
Cannabis plant, not other plants. The cannabis plant down there bounce back from anything.
no, that's what I'm saying. Some do, some don't. That one was the one that didn't. It wasn't good genetics. I had transplanted it, and that motherfucker just started dying, so I just got rid of it.
You need to just order some shit, bro. You might as well.
He said.
Oh,
He said, "You know, just order, bro." I'm telling you, I know what I'm doing, bro. I'm the plant doctor, my friend. I'm the plant doctor.
The plant doctor, folks. You said you had 20 and like 10 died or something. What you say?
No, I said I had 20, and damn near all of them died except one.
How is you the plant doctor, folks? You the plant murderer, my nigga. You the plant.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. I didn't murder them myself. They died because the genetics weren't stable, meaning that the seed wasn't no good.
Somebody
That's why
they transplanted one, they died too. Like, bro, I ain't never had that happen, I didn't have
because
plants on plants on plants on plants, my nigga. I ain't
did
never
you actually made it bud?
Hell yeah, for what you mean, bro?
How long did it take?
Oh, for no, it don't take nothing, for it, fam. You can have it done, fam. You can have a good one done in 3 months, bro, tops. And then if you got a cycle going, you're gonna be harvesting every month on phone grade.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm trying to breed some shit, so it's gonna take a little bit longer.
Yeah, I just harvested some purple. Well, my homie just harvested some purple shit. That shit was all the way purple, bro.
Yeah, what's it called? It ain't got no name to it.
I forgot what it was called, but I forgot what it was called. It got a name. He got the little tag, little paper that came with it, all that shit, like that showed the name and the strain and how much percent sativa and indica it is, all that shit.
That shit. Hey, now that's what's up though. It's just that I don't know. I'm just trying to start with something small before I actually order some shit and actually, you know what I'm saying, waste money and fuck that shit up.
Right.
Because actually on some real shit, I'm actually trying to breed something, which take about a year and a half, 2 years. Because like you gotta actually really go through a lot of seeds. That's what I'm saying. So like, it might sound like I'm the plant murderer, but it's not that I'm murdering them. They dying themselves because the genetics not stable. Like I'm saying, out of all those plants, that one I showed you is the only one that survived. They survived the transplant. It survived getting sunburnt, all type of shit, and they still keep bouncing back. That's what I'm saying. Like it was one out of 20.
That indoor, bro. On me.
Huh?
You might as well try your hand at indoor, fam.
Yeah, true. I ain't gonna let them fuck with it. I gotta give me a tent.
Nah,
like a tent so it could block out the smell.
I mean, shit. Who you live?
I'm talking about a tent indoors.
Yeah, who you live with?
Oh, I live in this apartment. I live with my girl, but she be here sometimes. She stay with her mom or whatever the case may be.
I guess you could probably get like a tent and a little carbon filter and shit if you was worried about the smell.
Yeah, because that's that and a light bill is the only two things.
No, if you use LED lights, your power bill ain't affected, bro.
For real?
Yeah, your shit don't move at all, bro.
Shit, what kind of LEDs you got?
Shit, this LED lights right here, shit. But I be having all type of LEDs and shit. I don't use these for growing though. I just use these for the streams and shit. Nah, these some weak ass LEDs. These bitches weak as fuck on me. They weak as hell. But shit, I be using LED grow light shit like that, fam. On me. Them bitch, you know when you see the pink lights, motherfuckers be growing under their pink lights and shit.
Yeah,
yeah, that's
what I'll fuck with that. I'll fuck with some shit like that. But it's just that I need to get a tent, a carbon filter. I need to find some LEDs if I want to fuck with it indoors because I'm in an apartment complex, so you know shit like that.
Right.
So that smell, motherfuckers be complaining about the smell. But other than that, I just kind of got it on my balcony on some hybrid shit. It's like indoor, outdoor type shit.
You be taking it in and out?
No, I'm saying it's sitting on the balcony, so technically it's indoors and outdoors. Cause like the sun, like it get good sun, but the sun kind of going like on the axis. It's kind of going by the building now, so it's starting to not get good sunlight now. Like cause it's winter, it's winter time here now.
So how low the temperature be getting?
Shit, I don't even know. Yesterday was cold as fuck. It don't get like Chicago, bro. It's probably like just a regular like windy day or something like that. Some shit like that. Like it's not that cold. I don't know the weather exactly though.
It's still like 50s, 60s out there and shit.
Oh no, it's 24 degrees right now. I just say it's 24
Fahrenheit.
I don't know if it's Fahrenheit. It just say 24 degrees with the little circle. So it might be Celsius, I'm thinking. I don't know.
But it feel good. Like you don't need no jacket outside.
It depends on the person. I would wear a jacket.
They probably talking about 24 degrees for real, my nigga.
So it's kind of chilly. So I would wear a jacket, but yeah.
How you gonna try to grow a plant outside in the winter, bro? That's why your shit dying, bro.
No, it's a ruderalis. A ruderalis is an autoflower.
Right.
So basically, a ruderalis is found in Southeast Asia and it's found in Russia, which is cold, dry climate. So it got the genetic where it can grow in the cold and it can grow indoors. So it's like a hybrid. It's best of both worlds. That's why I got it growing on the balcony.
So all 20 of them plants you had was all autoflowers?
No, some was just regular ruderalises that was not bred with anything. Well, they was autoflowers, but they wasn't bred with like an indica or they weren't bred with sativa. So they were just like basically like Reggie, basically.
How is you finding that shit?
I got them from my Aboriginal elder. He just got these seeds from one of his homies, and they like older, like elderly. So these seeds I'm assuming it's probably like a land race. So they're not stable, which meaning that they prone to dying quicker because having nobody really been like they've been breeding them, but they haven't been breeding it with like OG Kush. So like the genetics is like basically pretty weak. Basically, he said Reggie. Basically, you can say that. Basically, hey, shit, it's weed. Nigga, I don't give a fuck.
Oh, nah, man, you'd be better off ordering some shit so you know what you got. You know it's motherfucking feminine seeds, all that for. And then if you want to cross some shit, you like, all right, I know that's for sure this and for sure this. I'm gonna cross these two. And now your shit super genetic. You ain't gotta be a fixer. See, you trying to save a hoe. That's what you trying to do. You trying to fix her and shit, folks.
I'm trying to discover some crazy shit, bro. Because I believe out them seeds that I got, it's a beast in there somewhere, bro. I'm talking about it's a real good seed. Because I'm looking for a specific type of phenotype. Like I'm looking for
move somewhere where it's legal type shit, so you could really go hard on that shit.
Well, it's about to become legal here. Like it's decriminalized. Like in the state capital of Australia, which is the ACT, I think it's legal out there. So like the police don't really give a fuck about it. So it's like Illinois. You know how Illinois was on the verge for a minute?
Right.
It's like that. So they right there about to push. But this coronavirus shit was fucking it up, bro. Like I was selling weed and shit like that. That shit was going crazy, bro. I was booming. And then this coronavirus shit came, that shit just dried out. I just smoked the weed.
Your ass was out there jugging, huh?
Bro, hell yeah, bro. You know how you can tax, nigga? It's Australia, bro. You know how much I was selling a 3.5 for?
How much?
90.
Crazy, my nigga. Y'all doing $500? Oh shit.
Bro, they don't sell bags out here. They only sell weight. That's why it costs so much. They only sell weight. They don't do $5 bags, $10 bags. You be lucky. I was doing that like for niggas that's like, less fortunate. Because I've been in that position too. Like they only got $5. If you hook me up, hook his ass up with a 0.5 or something,
Right.
But yeah, bro, a 0.5 go for $10 out here, not 5.
0.5 go for $10. I mean, it should go for $10 shit. I'm not finna get your ass 0.5 for the motherfucking 5 hours out here moving some bags or some shit, bro.
Hey, nah, that's how I was getting it. You ever heard of the Crosswalk? Well, not the Crosswalk. You ever heard of Peach Grove, Cheap Grove?
Nah.
It's like right behind Hillcrest and shit. Like, motherfuckers be robbing niggas and shit like that. It's in Country Club Hills, this little trap house and shit. They man, I forgot what I was talking about. I'm high as hell. What was I saying before that?
Shit, you was talking about how niggas was getting robbed, and you was talking about, I don't know, because we keep on talking about local strains. Yeah, your huff little seeds you trying to grow. So
he said huff.
Like,
funny.
We talking about how legal it is and shit, how motherfuckers don't care and all this and that. And then you niggas selling, you out there booming until the motherfucking virus came and shit. Yeah, shit like that. But shit, tell them no 0.5 for the 5, cause shit, man, your ass might as well just start selling your money. You might as well start putting the money in the bag and giving it away, type shit.
Yeah, true. I was selling that shit 0.5 for 10, bro.
I know motherfuckers was getting down out there in Australia like that, bro.
What you mean?
Like shit, I know y'all had plugs on that shit.
It depends, bro. Like I said, it took me a real long time to find a legit plug. It's like 2 dudes that I usually go to. I ain't gonna say their name. I ain't gonna criminalize and shit like that. But yeah, bro, like they got decent shit. It's not the best shit. Usually, I'm gonna be honest, bro. Usually, motherfuckers will rip you off with some Reggie here, bro. Like they'll run off, but it's like some horrible Reggie. It's not no decent Reggie. It'd be like that, like that super hard weed, and they don't got no smell. To smell like hay.
Man, like fuck. I couldn't deal. I had to move back, folks. I had
to Oh yeah, I didn't even tell you the story why I came to Australia. So basically, let me tell you that. So basically, why I came to Australia is because when I resigned from AmeriCorps, I had went to New York in 2018. We shot some music videos. I did this music video for this song called 2 More Years to the World End. And then I did this other song called New World Apes and All In. I did a couple music videos and shit. I was out there for like 3 days. I was living like this dude let me stay with him and shit because I ain't had nowhere to go. But I had seen this shooting star, like I told you, like a couple of days, and something sparked in my brain. And like you know, God, the Most High, whatever you want to call it, they was like, the universe was like telling me like, leave, is something better out there for you. Because I told you I seen a shooting star like a couple nights before that when I was in AmeriCorps, and I had woke up, and then August 13th, something was like just resign and shit like that, like just follow your dreams. So I just resigned, knowing I had nowhere to go. I'm just walking on faith. So then I went back to Chicago and shit, really Markham, which is close to Chicago, but I went back to that area, and I don't know, my mom was just on some weird shit. Like she picked a man over me, they would live down the street. They wouldn't let me come, like go over there. I couldn't stay with them. I would have to beg my subscribers for money to scrape up for a hotel or a motel.
Right.
And I was living with this one dude I used to rap with. He let me stay there for 2 weeks. Then he started acting fool. And then this other dude I used to rap with, he let me stay there or whatever. But he was hating the whole time. So I guess he had this weed plant he was growing. And then it was like one day, it was like 4 of us in there. We was playing 2K and shit. And then he came in and he was like, somebody touched my weed plant. This is 2018. He was like, somebody touched my weed plant. He was like, it's you, Joe. He was like, you just came back around. It had to be you. Like, nigga, it's 4 other niggas in here. He want to blame me. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. No proof. He just said it was me. So he started screaming and shit like a girl. Like, just trying to like talking to me like I was a bitch. Like, he picking his battles. He ain't want to do that to nobody else. He thought I was a hoe because I was homeless. He like, this nigga ain't gonna fight back. He gonna let me talk to him like that. So I just turned up. I turned to Kratos, bro. Like, I just got angry as hell. Like, I can't do it because I'm not angry now, but I got angry as hell. And I turned that nigga to a bitch. I bitched that nigga. I said, nigga, I beat the shit out you right now. Nigga, that nigga called the police, nigga. They arrived in 2 seconds and escorted me off the property. Niggas is hoes. Nigga called the police and shit. So I was just going from like just different parks and shit, using the Wi-Fi. I make videos, go to the park district, upload it. I, sleep in the woods, shit like that. Ask some of my subscribers, damn their bag, if you want to say that. Beg them and shit, like, and I get some money and shit, because motherfuckers thought I was playing about the homeless shit. This shit was real. Like, when you got satanic parents that try to drink your energy and shit, shit's crazy. So, like, my mom, she wouldn't even let me stay with them. And then, so one day, I was at this hotel, and this girl hit me up, Chuck, before we even met. She hit me up and shit on Instagram, and I had asked her, like, can you send a donation to me to help me out? And then she was kind of skeptical about it because she like, I don't know you and all that. And then we just started talking and shit on Instagram. And it turned out she was actually a legit person. And then she said she was watching my videos for a while or whatever. So she had helped me out. She helped me buy another day or another weekend in the motel or whatever. And we just kept talking and shit. Then she had actually came from Australia and she flew to meet me in Chicago and shit.
You said what?
She came to Chicago to meet me, yeah.
So you got girls flying out of Australia to Chicago, bro.
He's funny as hell.
Was that before or after you hit that?
Oh, no, I didn't. That's before. We were just talking on Instagram and shit.
You had a girl flying out before you even hit. You must have the slickest mouthpiece in the world, my nigga, on phone.
Nah, it's just she was able to relate to my story and the shit that I went through, bro. She know I was legit. She was a legit person. And yeah, I been like, he said before you hit he funny as hell. Yeah, she watching now. Her name Chuck, but her real name Marie, and like she helped me get to Australia. She did. I mean, I didn't get here by myself, so let me rephrase that so people can know. I didn't get here by myself. She helped me a lot. She's still helping me a lot, and I will pay her back one day because she is a genuine person, and people like her do not come around. You know what I'm saying, like that. And she got a story that she's been through. I'm not gonna say it because it's not really my business to be saying her stuff on, her business on the internet. But yeah, she got a deep story and a deep past and a lot of trauma and pain that she went through. So it was like it was meant to be. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, motherfucker said you manifested a whole ass human.
That shit funny. Basically, yeah, you can say that. She like I look at it as an angel. I look at it as she like an angel that came to help me.
Yeah.
Really to save me and shit.
Yeah, on me, shit. That shit finally, man. Big blessing came through for you finally after all that shit you've been through, man.
Yeah, and she had sent me some money and stuff like that. I ain't gonna say how much. I ain't gonna tell on my business like that. My mom, I ain't have my PayPal because somebody hacked my PayPal. So I told my mom, can I use your PayPal? She was stealing money from me and shit.
Your mom was stealing money from you?
Yeah, behind my back and shit. from the money that she sent me, and most of that money that she sent me, it went to the motel because I was staying at the Motel 6 in Harvey, right right across the street from Maxwell's.
Right.
I was staying over there, bro. I was paying like $300 a week, bro. $339 a week. So most of that money was going there, and my mom was stealing money out the PayPal that she sent me to help me out. Like this for me. She wouldn't even let me stay there with them. She picking a man over me, but she got the nerve to steal from me and beg me for money and shit.
So shit, at least I mean she was giving you something though, at least, right?
Who?
Your mom.
No, not really. She was a part of it too.
That's crazy, bro.
She used to let him lock me in the closet. She used to be the one to tell me to pee in the cup. She used to bring the cup to me and be like, pee in the
Never
cup.
drink that shit.
Yeah, they'd go in the living room, and I ain't even know what they was doing at the time. I was a kid. But yeah, bro, I can remember one time when I was a kid, he locked me in the closet, bro. And I in a panic, I just went in there banging on the closet because like I literally thought I was like claustrophobic. I was stuck, nigga. Like that shit real, bro. And I want to kill that nigga. So that shit real. Like
So you caught them niggas drinking your piss before, bro.
yeah, and they locked me in the closet. They used to make me do a lot of shit. Like I used to, bro. One time when I was a kid, I had walked out the room and I seen them all. Like it was a whole bunch of girls in the room. They all had their titties out. I don't know. They were doing some type of ritual or something, like some type of homosexual ritual. I seen some weird
Girl?
shit, bro. Yeah, like my mom and some other girls, her sisters, or whoever the fuck these people is. But yeah, they was doing. I seen some satanic shit before in my life at a young age. I've been through a lot of shit. And, yeah, bro. Like they used to. I remember this one time they locked me in this dog cage with this pit bull, and like that shit. I remember that shit, bro. I was a kid. Like I was just like it was in this bathroom. Like we was at somebody's party or some shit. And I had to take a piss, but I was scared to go in the bathroom because it was the dog. It was a big ass bathroom, and the dog cage was in there with it was an old English pit bull in there.
Right.
So I go in there and shit. So my mom boyfriend followed me in there on some weird shit, and he opened the cage and he pushed me in there and shit with the dog and just locked the cage. And I was just in there banging, trying to get out. And the dog wasn't even a vicious dog. The dog was just licking me and shit. But like, why would you lock me in the cage? You know what I'm saying? I don't fuck with that.
That shit crazy, bro. So
and he sacrificed my brother.
Though, right?
Huh?
The dog ain't bite you at all, though.
No,
right?
the dog was just licking me. That's what I'm saying. Good thing it was a friendly dog, but
Right.
yeah, he just locked me in that motherfucker. Like I had to take a piss, but he just opened the dog because it was a big ass dog cage because it was a big ass bathroom. It was like one of them swole ass old English pits. And I'm a kid and I was pretty small, so I was able to fit in there too. And
Right.
it was just some weird shit, bro. Like I've been through some fucked up shit. Like this other time, my mom put me through a humiliation ritual. So one time it was like 10 o'clock at night, and she was going to Walmart to get NyQuil because she used to make me and my sisters and my little brother, she used to make us take sleeping pills and NyQuil to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, like on some crazy shit. She used to always say like, I hate kids. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like in a joking way, but like subconsciously, you know, come on, really. You know what I'm saying? Like I wish I never had y'all and shit like that. And yeah, bro, that shit crazy. So what part was I on? Yeah, the humiliation ritual. I'm high as hell.
Oh, yeah.
So it was this one time I was a kid. I think I was like 7 through 10, something like that. And this was that same Walmart. That supercenter been up there for a while. So I had just my underwear on and a shirt, bro. And then she was like, "You can't stay in the car. You got to come in." So she made me walk in the Walmart with just my drawers on, bro. Everybody was laughing at me. It was crazy.
Yeah, nah. Motherfuckers.
Humiliation ritual. That shit was
crazy. Ain't nobody like call on her and then for doing some shit like that, bro.
Nah, bro. I don't know, but I've been through some crazy shit. Like that shit crazy. So for example, right? I started really believing in this blood sacrifice shit. But at first I didn't believe it. I didn't believe it because when I was in high school, people used to talk about like Illuminati here. You know, it'd be whispers, Illuminati this and that. And I'm like, you know, me, I was one of them dumb motherfuckers. That shit ain't real. I was one of them people. I used to always, I forgot what they call it. It's a word for it. But I used to always try to say that shit wasn't real. I was one of those type of people. It's not real. Like, you know, one of those type of people.
A skeptic.
Yeah, I was one of those type people. That shit ain't real. That shit ain't real. Like, you know, like, because when you're on a low vibration, nigga, shit, you just have fear.
Right.
So, damn, I'm high as hell, bro. What what the fuck? So what was that? Okay, so I had fear, ethic. I forgot exactly what part I was on. Again. Yeah, so what part was I on?
I don't
I'm
even
high as
know,
hell.
bro. Oh, after you got you went through the humiliation ritual and shit.
Yeah, I was talking about something. I was trying to say something specifically. Oh yeah, so people was always talking about it in high school about the Illuminati, but I was a skeptic. And then when, like I said, when I came across the 13 Sun video, like April or May, I think it was April 2012, like my soul was searching for something. And when I heard that video, I knew that shit was real. That shit really changed my life just watching that one video. And I still watch the 13 Sun videos. I'm not saying that I'm a master teacher, which I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I still watch his videos. I'm not better than him. You know, we walk in the same path. Instead of people be trying to lead people, we don't lead. We walk side by side with each other and we build each other up. That's how it's supposed to go.
Right.
But yeah, bro, that one video, I wasn't a skeptic no more, and I just started doing my research. I started watching Professor Griff because he know how to break that Illuminati shit down inside and out. And then I just started connecting the dots in my life. Like that shit was weird. Just thinking back on shit, that shit was weird. And so this is why I came to Australia. So basically, shit, my mom picking another dude over me. Shit, homeless, own family, jealous, motherfuckers hating, talking about I stole a plant. Why the fuck I need to steal a plant when I grow the shit myself? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but how could you steal a plant if you were staying there? Where the fuck
Exactly.
them niggas tweaking? Oh
Yeah,
fuck.
so it was just to eliminate the competition.
Right.
And then so shit like that, like it was just like shit. My basically like my own family don't love me. I don't got nothing, you know?
Right.
And I was like, fuck it, it's time to just go
Stay
see something
around.
new.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then like I'm like, shit, I got a girl. I got a girl I like. You know, she actually liked me for who I am. She want to help me and shit. So shit. I'll show you. Here I come. Like that's basically,
Right. Right. So
and
shit.
that's why, yeah.
How much different is Australia than out here?
This they got the same kind of restaurants, but this is slightly different. Like the food different, taste different. Like it's like I would say it's probably more healthier. I don't know. The beaches is way more tropical. They 15, like 10, 15 years behind, like culture wise, like with the weed, with the music. There's still kind of racist cunts around.
Right.
I've been searching for a job here since I got here. Not really been having luck. Had a job interview like last year. That shit was a joke.
So
Like,
you don't feel like it's Freemasons and stuff following you around out there, or fucking with you out there, or
no, not really. No,
Eastern Stars, or whatever else you were saying?
no. I won't say they fucking with me. I mean, they fucking with us. They fucking with us in a different type of way. But like gang stalking, nah, it's not like some niggas. Like, oh, they got on red and all that. No, not to that level. No.
All right.
But they do have Freemasonic temples out here. I seen them. Like they got that same logo everywhere. But I try to not. I kind of try to watch what I say because you know when you're in a whole different place and all that, you don't know how motherfuckers really rock like that. So you know I'm still peeping the scene and shit like that. You know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I had a girl on here named Peter Noonan and shit. She live out there in Australia. She was talking about a whole bunch of shit like what you were saying.
Yeah, bro, there's some shit out here. Me and my girl seen a UFO one day. Man, niggas be thinking that shit fake, bro. I swear to God, I was off the acid. She was completely sober. We was in Gympie, Australia. It's like on the Sunshine Coast, which is very, very beautiful. One day, hopefully, you know, if I manifest $1 million, be buy a house out there type shit. But real shit is beautiful as fuck out there on the Sunshine Coast, bro. But it's like in the middle of nowhere. So like it was one day, like I'm off the acid and she completely sober. She like, you see that thing hovering right there, like behind the trees by somebody's house? I'm like, I do see something hovering. You really look. I'm like, I can see that shit. We seen a big ass UFO, and then we was actually finna, like, we actually drove, and then she wanted to see if it was again, so she came back. Like, she drove back to see if it was there. That motherfucker was gone, bro. Like, I guess we must have scared it, but we seen the UFO, bro. Like, I seen that shit, bro. That shit real.
Yeah, that shit crazy as hell, but I
That
already
shit's
know
scary, bro.
UFO real.
That shit's scary, G.
So many videos. You can think of nigga any month and nigga January 2019 UFOs, and it's gonna be hella videos. You could like search up any month, bro. It's gonna be hella videos. People catch UFOs all the time. They be recording that shit.
Yeah, bro, that shit real, but you got to be careful though, because some UFOs is insectilians and some is just like melanated beings that's here to watch this planet.
Yeah, like the angels and shit.
Yeah, but some is insectilians, bro, like them little gray aliens and shit.
So what's an insectilian, G? Break it
So
down.
you ever seen Men in Black?
No, you know it's crazy because I just realized today.
You said what? You realized today what?
I just realized today I never seen that movie, bro. I was thinking
Yeah,
about
you twigger.
The Matrix, Men in Black. Like I never seen that shit.
The Matrix, I still need to watch that movie again. I see that shit like 10 times, but it's so deep. That movie has so
Hancock,
deep.
I ain't
I
never
seen
seen
that.
Hancock. Like, yeah, I was thinking about a few movies I ain't never seen before. But what about Men in Black though? And the Insectilians?
So that movie is important because um, you can go watch the trailer to see what I'm talking about when we done with this live stream. Damn. This not no Reggie, this some bubble gum. I ain't grow this shit.
You need
This
to
is
get
from
the
the local
seeds out of
farmer.
that shit, bro. You need to get the seeds out of that shit.
Ain't no seeds, bro. This shit's straight sensimilla. I wish I had some seeds from this shit, but
Right.
no, this shit ain't got no seeds. But I'm gonna send you a picture after we done with this. I'm gonna send it to you on Instagram. How it look. This shit's some gas. It's just not cured right. That's why the smoke kind of look blue,
Oh yeah.
like bluish.
You
It
said
ain't cured right. Yeah, dude ain't cured right. Like if he would have cured it right, the smoke would have been milky white. Like, bro, trust me, I'm a cannabis connoisseur, bro. I know, bro. I know good weed, bad weed. Like if it got seeds, don't necessarily mean it's Reggie. Like you could have some fire shit with seeds. I had some fire weed that was actually a strain that had seeds, but like the dudes, they just don't. I don't know. I guess they just go more of appearance. Like, cause here people will rip you off so quickly in Australia, bro.
what you mean by that? Like, how could they
Like,
really go?
like for example, like with the transactions, like some motherfuckers be so slick they give you, like I said, they give you some bullshit weed or like some real bullshit, or they just like sometimes they just rip you off, don't give you your money. Sometimes motherfuckers like like, oh, I want an ounce. Motherfuckers will give you like it be missing 6 grams, like some fool shit.
Right.
Like very dodgy. They call it dodgy. We call it finessing. They call it dodgy.
Yeah.
But it's just some shit like that. Like it's motherfuckers is very skeptical, like very weird. So you got to know who you're dealing with. That's why I say I only deal with like 2 motherfuckers on that side, and they do business pretty good. But like I said, it's not the best weed, but it's better than that other shit when you're dealing with motherfuckers. You got to kind of, in America we do it face to face. Here you kind of got to you got to kind of hit these niggas up on the internet like on a kind of discreet website, then you got to meet up with them. It's just a lot. It's a process, bro. It's a process.
That shit crazy, bro.
So but yeah, we was talking about UFOs and all that shit. So insectilian basically is a bigger version of an insect. So in Men in Black, Will Smith they had to fight this insectilian. So you know how a baby roach look, right? Like a regular little roach.
Yeah.
That's an insect, right?
Yeah.
But a bigger version of an insectilian is like a humanoid version of an insect, which means they got like a head, they got 2 arms, 2 legs, and shit like that. They intelligent, like they get humanoid form. So it's a big ass walking roach.
So you think there's really insectilians out here, motherfucking flying around in UFOs?
Yes, they some, not all, but you got to be careful. Some is in human skin walking amongst us.
And what's their purpose? Like, what's their agenda?
Well, their agenda is to kill off the human race and to make the atmosphere bad because they people different. Like they not human. Like they hate humans. These is like what they call, and the third physical realm, they call them satanic people. These are Satanists or whatever, right? So Like the Vatican and all these motherfuckers, these is like lizards, reptilians, insectilians. Their purpose is to kill off the humans, depopulate the earth so they can control us because we was actually created by the Anunnaki, which is the gods. Anunnaki meaning those who come from above, down below. That's what Anunnaki mean. They made humans to be a slave race, to just build shit and not question. I mean, and yeah, not question anything. You just work and shut the fuck up. And that's why they make us work, go to school, pay bills, die, because they got true information. They stole it from our ancestors. Shit on clay tablets, on shit that was written in the walls. They studied the humans. They know who we are. They know that humans, we have the brain. Our brain looks just like the face of the bee, like the bumblebee. Humans and the bumblebee are the only two entities that really coincide with one another. And that's a bumblebee is an insect. And these insectilians, roaches, they roaches, but they insects as well. So bumblebees is roaches. I mean, not bumblebees, not roaches. Bumblebees are insects just as well as roaches are insects. So these roaches have studied.
What's the connection between bumblebees and humans? What you say?
Humans and bumblebees are the only two species that really coincide because bumblebees, like if you look at the human brain, it's the face of a bee.
So that means we got a motherfucking divine connection.
No, also we humans, that's why they call us human beings, because we have a vibration and we buzz like the bumblebee.
Oh yeah, we do definitely do that.
So that's why it's a connection. All that's connected with the bumblebee. That's why humans and bumblebees are the only like humans and insects that get along on that level because they have a vibration and we have a vibration. That's why they call us human beings. But our brain actually looks like the face of a bee. So we basically, you can kind of say you got like bee DNA. It's like we made with different entities of the universe, bro. Humans. So that's what make us special.
We got a little bit of everything within us, huh?
Exactly, and we got a soul, which is, I guess you could say, a consciousness. I guess you could put it that way for people to understand it, like the ability to transform. That's what a soul is. Because let me give you an example, right? A demonic entity cannot transform. These pedophiles and all these motherfuckers like that, they cannot transform. You see what I'm saying? That's why they do the shit they do. That's why they drink blood. They keep killing kids. They keep kidnapping kids. They keep on spreading hatred. They keep on spreading fear and all this shit because they cannot progress. All that stuff is fearful. It's low vibrational. Transformation is immortality. That's a soul. That's an existing life. You can keep living. Even when you die, your soul will continue to live. Right. You don't have a soul, you cannot continue to live. So that's the difference right there. They don't have a soul. We have a soul. Human beings is made of every entity in the galaxy, and we have a soul, which is, like I said, the ability to transform, consciousness to transform, immortality.
So they realize we got souls and they don't.
Basically, yes. It's a movie called Dark City. It's free on YouTube. They explain that concept so perfectly.
You said it's called what?
Dark City.
How old is that's old or that's recent?
It's old. It came out like 1999 or some shit like that.
Okay.
And basically what the movie is like is these entities. They like these demonic entities. They got this ability called chumming or some weird shit where they can stop the time at 12 a.m. and 12 p.m. and they always inject this syringe into the human's pineal gland in their forehead, and they put different memories into each human. So every time the human wake up, they're like, "Oh, I'm rich today," and then when time freezes again, they inject them with a new memory, then you become poor. So like they keep them in a cycle between 12 and 12. They never let them reach 13, which is transformation.
That's crazy as hell, bro. That was a movie.
It's a movie. Yeah, it's free on YouTube. It's called Dark City.
Yeah, I might have to check that out. That shit crazy as fuck.
Check out They Live. They took out They Live ever since I've been talking about it too.
Oh yeah, I watched that shit years ago when I first found out about this like Illuminati, all this shit. I had watched that shit years ago. Shit, crazy.
I can keep watching that movie. That's one of my favorite movies, bro.
Yeah, me.
I'm actually making a part 2.
What you mean?
I'm actually well, I don't know how I'm gonna do this shit yet, but I'm working on a plot. It's called They May Live Too. Like, since I didn't really get the rights from the original family, like I can't get in hold of them motherfuckers or whoever created the movie. So I just said, fuck it, I'm gonna switch the name and do a sequel to it. But it's gonna be different. It's called They May Live Too. And that mixtape I dropped with the soundtrack to it.
Yeah, is that the one you just sent me, bro?
Yeah, that's the soundtrack to the independent film I'm working on called They May Live Too.
But that wasn't the name of your mixtape, was it? I mean, the soundtrack.
Yeah, it's called They May Live Too, the
Oh,
soundtrack.
word up. Yeah, I ain't listened
Yeah.
to it yet, you feel me? Because, you know, we hopped on the stream and shit.
And
But that,
then I got an independent film I'm working on. It's gonna be a sequel to the actual movie They Live.
so you got the cameras and shit for all that, bro?
No, not yet. Like it's a process. Like with a movie, I'm working on a plot, and then I gotta work on the script and shit like that. So it's a lot of writing it before you even can get to all that shit.
So you're gonna try to find like an indie studio to produce that shit for you?
Yeah, or I'm gonna just try to produce that shit myself. But
You're
that's
gonna
the
need actors, you're gonna need to find motherfuckers to participate in your shit, bro.
shit. You could be in there if you want to be low key. Like
Hey
I'm
shit.
looking, I'm
Fly me
looking for
out.
cast members, bro.
I come check out Australia all day, shit.
But you probably got to wait until the lockdown and shit done. But it's not nothing that I got like solidified. It's just like an idea and the concept I'm working on. But before I get to that, because that's all a part of the plans that I have right now. Like the plan was to drop that mixtape, which I dropped today, and then I got to finish working on my book, 13 Steps to Enlightenment, which I told you about. I'm gonna be talking about my life and all the shit I went through, and 13 Steps to Enlightenment not mean that I'm the most person with the most enlightenment. I'm not saying that. Enlightenment means going within your darkness and bringing out your light. That's true enlightenment. And then I'm gonna work on the plot where I'm gonna actually have my full attention on the plot and then the script and shit like that. Like some of the plot is like it's been 31 years since Nada and Frank died. Some shit like that. Like I was working on a plot, but I can't really remember it off the top of my head like that. But I don't know. I got some shit I'm working on though.
Oh yeah, you gonna have to sell that book on Amazon, bro. For real.
Hell yeah. I need help with that shit too, low key. Like with that shit, because I don't know, like, how do you even do that? Like, how do you even put something on Amazon?
You can do it digitally, like build your book as a PDF, you know, like on a computer or some shit, and you can sell your shit digitally on Amazon. So you ain't got to ship nothing to them. As soon as they buy it, they got the book. They could read it on their tablet, their phone, whatever. You feel me? The computer, laptop, any of that shit.
Yeah, that shit crazy. I didn't even know that because some
Yeah,
other people suggested I should do audio books too. I should turn it into an audio book because that's something that's hot too on the internet.
yeah, for sure. Because motherfuckers, they prefer to listen. There's some people that prefer to listen than sit there and read. They go
Exactly.
there, lay on their lawn little thing, their little lawn chair that stretch out. On me, be out there chilling, just listening to you and shit. So yeah, man, you gotta explore all options, bro.
And then what else? And it's this other shit too that I want to work on. It's this other shit I'm working on. It's just a concept idea. Like it's called panhandling.
I heard of that before. What is that again? I heard of that before.
So I'm thinking about taking this shit to the next level. So panhandling is people just begging for change on the corner.
Right, yeah, yeah, right.
But according to Masters, which was a show on Spike uh, a long time ago, I don't know if you ever heard of it, Masters.
No, I never heard of that.
They were they would ask her real questions that a lot of men would submit. So a lot of men would ask different questions and they'd do like different videos on it. So they said that damn, every time I hit the weed, I just forget. Oh yeah, so they said panhandling is like $100,000 salary job because
Yeah, I seen them follow a nigga back to the crib. That nigga was in a mansion, my nigga. Like that,
yeah, bro.
that nigga took the clothes off. All that shit was in a big ass crib, nigga. He drove off in a BMW, all type of shit, nigga.
That's Masters. That's Masters. Yeah, bro.
But I've been understood that from a long time ago because I'm like, fam, these motherfuckers standing right outside McDonald's. They making more than the motherfuckers that's in there working, bro. All they gotta do is get at least $10 an hour, bro. If two motherfuckers come hand them a $5, nigga, in an hour, nigga, they damn near just made more than the motherfuckers inside, bro. An hour, fam. So
Yeah.
that shit crazy, fam. Them
But they
niggas
said
smart.
you, huh?
Them niggas smart. the,
But no, I was on.
the niggas inside, they over there slaving over stoves and shit. They dropping fries and shit. They cash register, and the nigga outside just asking for money, and he making more than them niggas inside, bro.
Yeah, bro. They say it's an actual job, like begging for change. They call it panhandling, but I was thinking about taking it to the internet, like a whole different. Instead of begging for change, just how you could do it. Like it's this concept I'm working on. It's called panhandling. The E stands for internet. So you got people out here in the world that's actually willing to help people, right?
Right.
And they actually have the resources to help you, but they probably never seen a homeless person, or they probably, they come from a whole different background. They probably never even been homeless themselves, so they probably don't even know where to find a homeless person. You know what I'm saying? But they're willing to help you, though. You see what I mean?
So shit, you gonna like motherfucking you gonna act like you down and out on the motherfucking internet. Well, you really is down and out though. You really is though.
Yeah, I mean, I am, but no, that's not the whole concept. Just the concept. So you got people in the world that's actually willing to help people, right? They actually got the money and they actually got the resources and they actually willing to help people because they got good souls, right?
Right.
And then you got people out here that's actually homeless and they actually real legit people. They not people that's living in mansions and they pretending to be homeless. They actually homeless. They genuine people. They probably came from a fucked up background. Like Tupac said, just because somebody don't have nothing don't mean they're a bad person. They just don't have nothing. You see
Right.
what I'm saying?
Right.
And they might not have nothing. They might be a genuine person. Like I said, I've been in this situation, so I know. So I'm seeing it from both perspectives. So like they might be a genuine person and they might not know where to find somebody that do have the resources. So the whole point of panhandling is to connect somebody that do have resources with somebody that don't have resources. They both legit people and they could help actually donate to that person to actually help them. And when that person gets on their feet, that person will donate a 5% commission back to the company, and we will out that 5% donate a 2% commission back to the person that actually helped them get on their feet. So it's like about building millionaires and people that's homeless. That's a like concept I'm working on though, called panhandling.
Nah, that shit sound like it's motherfucking so outside the box it could work. You feel me?
Some genius type shit.
On me though, bro.
That's the type of shit I be thinking about, man.
Yeah, that shit crazy, bro. And you got that from seeing motherfuckers do that shit on TV?
No, just because I seen people do it in person too. You know, being from the Chicago area, you see people begging on the street for real, like real homeless motherfuckers begging for change for real.
Yeah,
But
but then I seen motherfuckers doing that and going back to mansions. I'm like, what the fuck?
that's what I mean. I seen it on TV, but actually seeing people that actually been homeless, because I actually been homeless and I actually don't live in a mansion. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I won't say I'm like panhandling, but I was asking my subscribers for money on the internet, so I just came up with it. Like you got people that's out here that's actually willing to help you, but they don't know where to find a homeless person at. And you got real homeless people out here that's like actually real genuine people. They just homeless. Like I said, like Tupac said, just because you don't have, don't mean you bad. You just don't have.
Right.
So the whole point of that program would be to connect people that got the resources to help somebody and to connect them with somebody that's homeless that don't got the resources, and they help get that person on their feet. When that person that's homeless get on their feet and they become a millionaire, they will donate a 5% commission back to our company, and then out that 5% commission, we will donate a 2% commission back to the person who had the resources to help that homeless person get off their feet. So the program will be about building millionaires and shit out of people that's homeless. So it's just the concept I'm working on.
Shit, this motherfuckers already doing shit like that on what's it called? GoFundMe.
Yeah, true, but I don't know. It's just like a concept I'm working on, but that's the type of shit I'm on though, like just like on some building neighborhoods and communities, because like we come from devastated communities, so I'm just trying to find a way to, I don't know, just like actually connect people, like real genuine people together that actually just because like most people, they never make it out.
Right. Hell yeah.
And
I know what you mean.
but they can make it out. That's what I'm saying. That's the whole point. They can make it out because it's actual genuine people that will really help you. And when you get on your feet, you a genuine person. You will actually help them back. That's why we would donate the 2% commission back to that person. So it's just like shit like that. It's not foolproof, but it's just the concept I was thinking about.
Hell yeah, man. Shit. I mean, shit. That, you really see a vision for that shit, man, and you gotta execute on that shit, bro. I be thinking all the time, like, man, I could have started Uber, bro. On me.
Yeah, true.
Uber. I could have started Lyft. I could have been doing some shit like anybody could have came up with that shit, bro. Me, them niggas, boy, they sitting right, like for the rest of their life, nigga, grandchildren, great grandchildren, whole family gonna be good. You feel me? Off that off them executing that idea. You feel me?
Yeah, real shit, bro. But I'm not gonna say like I'm not gonna say I don't have a vision for it, and I'm not gonna say I do have a vision for it because it's like I said, it's a concept idea that just came to my mind like 3-4 days ago. And like you said, it's so genius that this shit might just work. It's so out the box, it might just work. So once I complete these other little tasks I got, but really the whole main task is really the whole like on some real priority shit. The whole main task is trying to find power and becoming powerful just in my relationship. You know what I'm saying? Gaining power like that and gaining power in everyday life. So it's just really my whole goal is trying to find a way to find what's the word I'm looking for? Like make myself financially independent without having to worry about the system type shit.
Period. I hear that shit. That's the goal for real, though.
Because I don't really want to work no job, but at the same time, I gotta work. I'm thinking of like I'm getting wrong. I'm an entrepreneur, but I kind of got. I'm looking at it like if I work a job and take this bullshit, blah 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 blah, whatever. That's the quickest way. That's gonna make my dreams come quicker because that's the quicker I'm making my own money. That's the quicker I can actually start making shit happen. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Because right now I'm in a bad spot because I'm on a visa. I'm on a bridging visa, so I can't get government benefits from America, and I can't get government benefits from Australia because I'm not a resident. You see what I'm saying?
So don't on a visa, you got to go back.
No, I'm under right now. I'm just on a bridging visa, so like I'm virtually untouchable right now. So until the Australian government review my relationship status with me and my partner Marie, then I'm just in Australia. Like, so I can't go to America. Like I missed my brother's funeral because I can't leave right now.
What you mean you can't go? Oh, because lockdown.
I mean that, but I'm on a bridging visa. Like they gotta. So basically, I'm under investigation by the Australian government. Like they just make sure my background legit. I am who I say I am. Shit like
What?
that. So like until and that shit could go through because like they got like 80,000 people waiting to become citizens. Some shit like that. Like
Right.
relationship. They're going through like the relationship status, some shit like that. But they got people that's waiting to become citizens. So it's like until the Australian government approves, I'm either a citizen, yay or nay. I'm basically just here.
That's crazy as fuck, man. That sound crazy, boy. They got you on
Yeah.
lockdown, fam. They had you
He
on
said,
lockdown without the COVID lockdown type shit.
basically, yeah. I mean, it's still not bad though. It's actually pretty fun though. It's a great place. But at the same time though, it's just fucked up because they giving people like hella money just for sitting down. I could sit down all day. I do damn near sit down all day. But I can't even get the benefits because I'm not a citizen.
That shit crazy as hell, boy.
Bro, it's like they trying to starve me out, bro. And don't get me wrong, like my partner Marie, she been helping me out. Like she been really holding me down. But like it's actually time to build some real shit though, because you already know our people been held back for so long, and just with the mental torture and shit, it's like it's time to actually just start standing up and actually building something. And the only problem with me is just like where to start to build this shit. You know what I'm saying? So
Right, man. Yeah, the online fam is the way to go nowadays, bro.
yeah, it's just figuring that shit out because yeah, bro, like I'm thinking about cause like I said, I do grow food too. And I'm growing some food and shit right now because like I fuck with the farming and horticulture. I love that shit. So I was thinking about becoming a farmer too and just growing, selling produce.
I mean, shit, that shit could work out, man. But passive income is the way to go, bro.
Yeah, but how do you get that shit started up?
Man, y'all got something like trailer courts out there in Australia, bro?
What that mean?
You could be buying them bitches, renting them out, making money. It get you started
Wait,
real estate
what's
type.
a trailer court?
You don't know what a trailer court is?
I know what a trailer park is, but I don't know what a fucking
Yeah,
trailer court is.
same thing. Trailer park, trailer court, like mobile homes and shit, bro.
Right, okay, like some shit like that. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah, fam. I know some of those bitches sometimes when somebody's ready to like move up and finally go get an apartment or a house or whatever and they own their trailer, they'll sell their shit for the cheap, nigga. Like $500 to $1,000 type shit. And then you could rent that bitch out for like 300 a month, 400 a month. You feel me?
Hey, no, that actually is smart though. I don't know if they got trailer parks out here though. I haven't seen none personally.
Man, shit, you can bring in that residual income, you feel me?
But no, that's what I'm saying though. That's the whole point, bro. Because like I'm saying, before all this shit was happening, all this shit, like all this COVID scare, I was trapping hard. You feel me, son?
Yeah,
Bro,
me.
I swear to bro, I swear to God, I was in the same fiend, like bro, 4 times a day, bro. Buying 3 5s for 90 G, like 4 times a day. So I was booming, bro. But yeah, that
I
shit.
see how you can sell a motherfucking 8 for 90, bro. That shit is insane, my nigga.
Yeah, bro, charisma. You gotta have charisma, my nigga.
Right, right. That shit's
It's just,
insane on me.
but
They was
it's just.
never like that out here, bro.
Oh no, hell no, that shit wouldn't work out there. I already know that. I
That
already
shit.
know that, bro. Out there, we paying $50 for a 3 5.
Shit, that's what it was. Now motherfuckers paying 20, bro.
Oh, y'all paying 24 3 5? Damn, times didn't
Yeah,
change for sure.
yeah, yeah, bro. You been away for a minute, bro. You missing?
Yeah,
I don't know
damn.
what's
You
going
said for the dub. Damn, they paying
on.
$20, bro. Do you see? But that's the thing. That's how much American money is worth, bro. In different countries, bro. Niggas is paying $90 in Australian money for a 3 5. When you go to America, you pay $20 for a 3 5. It's a big difference.
Hell yeah, because the Australian dollar is worth less or something.
Yeah, it's worth less than the American dollar, but bro, I'm telling you, it'll save a lot because I'm used to getting weed for the cheap, bro. Like even if you smoke Reggie, bro, you can get a whole fucking what half for $50, nigga. Here, if you want some weed for $50, you probably get 2 grams for $50, bro. Like 2.8.
2 grand for fit. Oh my god, fam! Even when the loud one was started, it was 2 grand for $40 from the jump, folks. They on some bullshit.
Yeah, bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. Niggas be taxing because, like, yeah, it's a Commonwealth country too, so everything in here like double the price. So, for example, right, can't make this shit up, bro. Bro, we been eating hot flamers all our life and shit, right?
Right.
You pay that shit like $1. That shit probably like, what $2 out there now, $2.50, some shit like
I
that,
don't even know. Actually, I ain't even been paying attention to those. I ain't even gonna lie, bro.
something like that, right? Probably about $3 or something like that. Out here, guess how much it costs to get a bag of hot flamers, bro?
How much?
$8.
What?
I swear to God, bro, it's a
Tripping.
$8, G. $8.
You niggas be stealing like a motherfucker out there.
They be trying to, but where I'm in Brisbane.
I ain't talking about like no grown motherfuckers, but like kids. You know how it is when you a kid. Ain't got no
Yeah,
money
true.
into that. Like, well, I'm finna cut this shit. Y'all niggas talking $8. You know, when you a kid, sometimes you could scrape up some change or something, some quarters or something. Go get you something.
Bro,
Nah, you ain't finna
bro,
scrape up $8 in change, bro. That shit dead.
bro, you could barely get anything in this country for $1. Ain't no dollar menu. None of that shit, bro. That's just on some real shit, bro. Like I really got a huge eye opener coming here because like I said, just being through just like mental abuse like that as a child and having a fucked up child,
Right.
you just separated from the world already. And two, I just started traveling and shit 2017 when I went to Cleveland. So when I came here to Australia, the culture difference is just like an eye opener, like a motherfucker, bro. Like we only had $1 menu because we're poor. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like an eye opener. Nigga, like, I don't got no fucking $1 menu around the world. That is not no around the world shit. And I didn't know that, bro. All my life, I'm thinking $1 menu in every country. Nigga, that's only for poor motherfuckers.
On me, real shit though. And y'all are thinking, yeah, most of the shit I see about like in Australia, it's more upscale shit. Like on me, the apartments be looking nice and shit, all type of shit, bro. Like,
I mean, it depends on where you go. Like, it's expensive as hell out here. Like,
where
don't get me
you at?
wrong.
You in Brisbane?
Yeah, I'm in Brisbane.
Yeah, yeah. Like I didn't see motherfuckers that live out there, for it look nice, bro. Little
It depends.
riverways and shit, boats and shit out there. Yeah, I done seen that.
It's a fifth dimensional Chicago. I swear to God, it's so many Chicago references here. Like, it looked just like the city, bro.
Yeah, on me, beautiful.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
Yeah. You know,
But
Chicago, beautiful as hell, bro.
yeah, bro, but it's not exactly like Chicago because Chicago got an energy that's unfakeable. Like it's hard to explain. I can't explain it, but you know what I'm talking about. It's like an energy that always draws you there, even though it's so bad. Like even though like it's so much violence, it's like I gotta go back.
Yeah,
I
for real.
gotta go back. to Chicago.
See, but motherfuckers don't understand when you go inside the actual city, like downtown Chicago and all that.
It's
Like,
a different vibe.
you can have a good ass time on me. It's a way different vibe. Like, man, you just nigga feel like you living large, nigga. Like, I love life type shit for real, bro. It'll make you feel like for real, bro. It'll make you feel like that, bro, for real. Down when you go to downtown, but it's when you go back to the hood or some shit. That's where all the problems at.
Yeah, the depression and shit, bro. That's exactly how it is.
Yeah, for real though.
But yeah, that's why I came to Australia though, because it was basically just a new opportunity, a new beginning. Like nothing, there's nothing left back in America for me, and just telling these stories here is just, I don't know, it just kind of feels devastating because people here are not really used to that type of stuff because it's a whole different world. Like
Yeah,
most people here used to having something. Like you tell the stories and you're not having none, people get emotional because like it's just sad because people not on the news, they don't show the real true shit really go on in the
yeah.
hood. So yeah, bro, it's crazy shit. But yeah, my little brother got sacrificed, not by me, but by his dad. His dad sacrificed him and shit.
So his dad was a Freemason.
Yeah, this whole time, yeah, in disguise, yeah, doing satanic rituals. Because Satanism, right, basically to break it down for you, Satanism, you have to do everything against God. So you got to do. I'm just using these terminologies, but you got to do everything against God, which is the universe, the creator, Mother Nature, to please Satan, right?
Right.
And in return, if you please Satan, Satan gives you everything you want. It's like an instant gratification. That's what money is basically. It's like Satan. Money is Satan because money gives you an instant gratification. You got money, you get whatever you want when you want it. See what I mean?
Right.
That's Satan. That's an instant gratification, and that's what Satan worshippers do. They want shit quick now because they don't have a soul, so there ain't no immortality, ain't no afterlife.
What would you do without money?
Well, what humans would do without money, what we supposed to be doing, we supposed to be living on. Yeah, barter and trade. Yeah, but we supposed to be living on nature.
But you know how many issues that creates too, though, right?
Yes, exactly. Yes, but it wasn't no issues.
It create way more issues
in this world now. But our ancestors, they was bartering and trading peacefully until the European invaded. Like, no offense, but that's just true.
Yeah. That's because their consciousness wasn't expanded to know all the other world out there. All they knew was the environment that they lived in. They didn't know, like, if you lived in the desert, you didn't know about motherfucking Arctic lands and shit like that. All you know is the desert. You feel me? Like, real shit. Exactly. But our mind was so expanded, we couldn't live like that, bro. It's like, I know there's apples and oranges out here too. I don't want to only eat coconuts and watermelon. On phone them, there's apples and oranges. Is motherfucking bananas, like, nigga, on me. Like, I
eat all type of shit.
Yeah, on me though. So shit, usually you just have to have what's native to your region and shit like that. But now in our modern day, you have everything that's not even native to your region. You feel me?
It's a GMO.
Yeah, that too. That's the fucked up part about it.
That's a whole different story.
The system would have it caused so much problems, especially in the modern day, because not everybody going to accept what you're trying to give them. So then you got to go to somebody else, to go to somebody else, to go to somebody else, to get something that person to finally accept to trade for. Like, I don't want your chickens, I don't want your donkeys, I don't want your watermelons, I don't want none of that. And nigga, I said I want a motherfucking cow, nigga. Period. And then you want all these people to trade all these different things just to get a cow or something, or, on me. Or just to get a horse. He said he want a fucking horse. Your ass traveling the lands. Your ass motherfucking nigga gone for 2 months from your home, traveling the lands to go get a horse. Nigga on phone to go to barter back to this nigga. So the whole idea of money ain't so much evil, like, because real money is like gold and silver, precious metals. You feel me? That's real money. You feel me? So that eliminated the whole, having to do all that trading and shit. But what it is now we're using fiat currency that's backed by nothing. And it's the love of money that's the root of all evil. These motherfucking corporations and all these motherfuckers is implementing all these agendas and so much evils and atrocities all for their love of money, bro. Real shit, bro.
Which is instant gratification.
Yeah. Now they turning this to a whole different game, bro. Real shit, fam. Motherfuckers want to be able to do all that shit, nigga, at the motherfucking flick of a, like I just said, sometimes using the barter system, you have to motherfucking go through nigga days, weeks, months before.
Patience.
Yeah, patience though. Like I see what you're saying with that instant gratification though.
It's
Real.
a different world because nature is patience and Satan worship is instant. Everything is instant because you don't have a soul, so ain't no afterlife, ain't no keep being reborn again for you. You just die. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So they want to live.
Pissed, and then next day it's at their doorstep. Like real shit, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Everything
don't get me wrong, I
instant.
have moments like that.
Don't act like you don't eat instant noodles, nigga.
No, I do. I do. Like that's what I'm saying. I was just gonna say, hell yeah, nigga, I'm from the hood. Shit, you gotta know how to survive, bro. Like, trust me, I eat beans and rice and shit like that. I eat fruit and shit like that too. But I eat a lot of junk food too, because just being raised. Like, trust me, I was raised on eat potato chips and candy. Like, just I was raised by Satanists. I know that sounds crazy.
Oh, me too. No, I wasn't raised by like. I wasn't even raised by no straight Satanists like that, like what you saying and shit. But shit, I grew up on snacks too, damn shit.
Yeah.
I fucking brown shit up for myself all damn day, bro. Real shit.
Yeah. So it's like I'm still immature in aspects of like the physical world because I was raised fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the honest truth. Like I sound crazy, but so like when I grocery shop, bro, I literally will have just bullshit, bro. Like I have a couple fruits and vegetables, but it'd be bullshit because it's like I'm used to eating bullshit. I know that's not good, but yeah, bro, like it's like we gotta just change our ways. Like, and I'm not saying like I'm just saying like me too, but I'm just saying like everybody. Because think about it like this: if we had a barter and trade system, I know it would take longer, but if people would really be down to barter and trade and actually do the shit we supposed to really be doing by nature, we really supposed to be growing crops, like you said, shit that's native to our region. But the crops that's native to each person region is native to each person body. Everybody body is like related to their region and shit like that. Like this is some type of shit I was reading and shit, and it's like that makes sense, you know. Like and like you said, in Illinois, is so much cornfields and shit growing because we had a lot of organic corn. You know, the real corn is multicolored. It's not that yellow shit. You know what I'm saying? And I used to eat that shit. Like my great great grandma used to have me eat like that Mexican corn. Like that shit, it got like purple, red, all type of different kernels in that shit, and it's real corn. And that shit, it was native to the people, like the natives of Illinois, that was native to our region, and in Mexico and other like regions like that. But they genetically modified and shit like that. So patience and all that would be for nature, like just being patient.
But with the creation of our own technologies, we can no longer do that because we went from to cars, to trains, nigga, boats, all that, nigga. I mean, planes. Now we in the air now, so nothing gonna stay native no more. So now your mind's going to be expanded, and I can fly over here to Indonesia in no time, or fly over here to Japan in no time. You feel me? And now I'm seeing a whole bunch of different shit, and it's like that's not back home. I like the flavor of this. I want this back home. You feel me? Oh, I like what this is. That don't grow back home. I want this back home. So automatically, it's too much shit going everywhere. And I can't hop on the plane with nigga 3 horses, 2 cows, and nigga 15 chickens, all this shit that this nigga want on phone now. That's too much shit to be carrying around, folks. So if I just put some gold coins in a little baggie, a little bag like this, folks, put some little gold coins in that bitch, pull up the little drawstring like how they did back in the day and shit. You feel me? Like that, folks. Throw the coins over my motherfucking back, folks, on me, and go get what I need.
Funny as hell.
That was the whole real idea of money. It's not the whole idea of money, real money, which is gold and silver and precious metals and shit like that. That whole idea of money is not evil. It's the systems and shit that they instituting for money. That's motherfucking evil on some real shit. That's why the Bible, it don't say money is the root of all evil. It say for the love of money is the root of all evil. You feel me?
That's a fact.
We all need each other. We all depend on each other. You feel me? So that's why trade and barter, that was necessary from the beginning. You feel me? But now it's just basically the barter system upgraded. It evolved. You feel me? Like how most of our shit do. Because nigga, if you finna go across seas, you telling me you finna hop on a boat and go across the seas to get there, or you finna hop on a plane? Did you take a boat to Australia? No, you hopped on the
Right,
motherfucking plane.
exactly.
On phone now, I'm hopping on this motherfucking plane, bro. Shit, period. I ain't finna play no games. So shit, that's how we coming now. You feel me? So shit,
True.
shit had to evolve in a way. You feel me? It had to.
That's nature, though. Evolution.
Yeah, on me. Our consciousness is just forever expanding, bro. And we can't go backwards once we go forward, you feel me? Not unless it's a mass reset in the motherfucking world that wipe out everybody and all the technology, then it's just like a few motherfuckers left. Then yeah, they could motherfucking send our consciousness backwards, you feel me? But shit, for the most part though, now we can't go back where we can't never go back to not having planes again. We can't go back to we trying to get to the part where motherfuckers right now they trying to get to the part where it's drones flying everywhere in the sky. So flying cars coming because they getting to the point where drones is doing everything. They can see everything with drones. Amazon trying to get to the point where they dropping off the box to your door same day with a motherfucking drone, bro. We know that's in the future. So then we know what coming after that, fam. Motherfuckers gonna be flying in life-size drones, nigga. They already created those. That's on YouTube. You could YouTube that shit. They already created drones that's big enough and powerful enough to pick up humans and shit. So then we gonna be doing that shit, folks. Before you know, we gonna find out that zero gravity technology, which they already been on that for years, nigga, since like back in 2010. Remember the Virgin? The owner of Virgin, the company Virgin, so like the Virgin cell phone line, Virgin Airlines,
Yeah.
all them and that, he created that zero gravity thing that could just motherfucking float in midair and shit and go up and go down, go backwards and shit. Like, folks, so we getting closer and closer to like technology just doubles on itself every few years. Like, it's just advanced, nigga. Like a few years ago, we was all using flip phones, my nigga. On me, like, and touch phones, if you had a touch phone, that shit was slow and blocky as fuck, my nigga. Like, it was slow. The technology was always freeze up. You feel me? Phones that the touch phones wasn't even working right yet. We were still using slide phones and flip phones and shit just a few years ago, bro. A few years before that, fam, our 3D games, fam, our characters didn't even have fingers, bro. It was motherfucking like blocky ass motherfucking graphics like this, bro. Like our characters didn't even have fingers. Their hands was balls, bro. Like type
Vice
shit.
City.
Yeah, fam. Yeah, Vice City, Grand Theft Auto 3, nigga square as hell. Don't even got a face. This nigga polygraphic as fuck. You feel me?
2D.
Yeah, I was just gonna say a few years before that, nigga, it was 2-dimensional. You feel me? You on the game, you going from left to right. You feel me? And that's it. Ain't no motherfucking. You feel me? So technology, motherfucking, like exponentially increases on itself every few years, bro, because we just expanded our consciousness, bro. And you can't go backwards once you expand your consciousness. You feel me? We on all things, bro. Real shit.
And that's the thing. These entities, they can't expand their consciousness. That's why they want to stop us, because that's like right now, humans, we in the very last cycle. That's why everybody is this great awakening. And I'm gonna tell you right now, everybody is not gonna wake up. 85% of the world will perish and 15% will make it.
All right, how it's gonna go down. When it go down, fam, a lot of people gonna perish, bro.
Yeah, 85%.
Coming, yeah. Motherfuckers don't know what's coming.
A lot of them do know it's coming. That's why these people scared, because this is like the shit that's going on right now. That's God. Like for people that don't understand, that's God. That's so-called Jesus. That's the Most High. That's the universe. That's nature doing this shit. Like, it's time for the starseeds to come back, and that's what's going on. Like our DNA is repairing itself, and these entities, that's why they do the shit they do. They Satan worshippers. They have to please Satan, so they do everything that's against nature. They eat shit, drink piss, have sex with the same sex, have sex with animals, bestiality. There's all different type of shit, and that pleases Satan, and they get everything they want in this life. But the people that endure pain, like us, that's why in the Bible say the meek shall inherit the earth. You know what I'm saying? Those who endure to the end. You know, and like if you've been through a lot of stuff in your life and you still here to tell the story, that's endurance.
Definitely. You've been through a lot of tribulation and you still hanging in there. You getting tried like fine gold. Shit. You know, when you purify gold, you gotta take it through the fire on phone and grade to get all the impurities out.
That's a fact. And a lot of people going through this shit. Not a lot of people, but like I said, I'm a living testimony of this shit. But not to even toot my own horn, it's just I can feel something not right, bro. I can just feel it. Like even before my YouTube channel blew up. Well, even blowing up. It's not even really big, but it's big for just the average person though, type shit.
Right.
But like yeah, not even to toot my own horn, but it's just a lot of groundwork I put in. I've been doing this shit for like damn near 6 years. And
Damn near shit. You been on here like 6 years, bro, for real.
yeah, not damn near I have, yeah.
You
So you
putting
right
that
about
work
that.
shit.
And
Um,
it's a real like people think I'm just making this shit up. People probably think I'm just some dude talking shit on the internet. No, I got a real story, a real journey I've been through. You know what I'm saying? I've been snaked out. You know what I'm saying? Like all type of shit. Like I've been played in my life. Like I don't know, I've been laughed at, all type of shit. And I just started learning to discover myself because I've been lost all my life. So I'm a living testimony of somebody that's been lost all their life. You can find yourself. You know what I'm saying? You can overcome any obstacles or trials or tribulations. I'm rolling up, so that's why I'm looking down.
shit, I'm finna spark right now. Shit, I ain't even on me. That's why I'm finna get ready.
Roll up.
I'm finna spark shit.
See, look, bro, this is not no Reggie, G. You see this? No Reggie. We don't smoke no Reggie.
You trying to grow it though?
Kind of. Nah, it's funny. He talking about so you grow out some huff. Bro, I'm finna grow some fire. Just give me like 2 more months. I'm gonna show you. I'm like, this some real Reggie fire, bro.
Boy, that shit gonna be huff.
That shit gonna be some loud pack.
That shit gonna be huff.
You gonna see? Just give me another like 2 months. Literally, I don't even need that though. Really, only reason why it's not big because the roots start getting what's that shit called? It get root bound. You know how like when you don't change your pots, when you keep your plant in there in the pot too long, the roots get stuck because they can't expand no more.
Yeah,
That's why that plant is set back. Like that plant really about 2 months old. It's supposed to been start flowering, but it's set back. That's why it really looked like some huff. But that motherfucker a beast, bro. It been through some
I
shit.
gotta realize you trying to grow some shit in the winter, bro.
True.
The sun,
But
the sun
it
rays
just
are
turned winter
growing.
time. It just turned winter time too though.
I mean, fall shit. That's when shit's supposed to be harvested. Shit, not planted to grow shit.
But bro, uh I planted it low key. Wait, February? Yeah, like about February, March, I planted these. And yeah, I ain't had no pots, so these motherfuckers been set back. And yeah, you right though, it just turned wintertime though. So that could be a reason too.
Bro,
The
you grow
motherfuckers
inside
dying.
of that, all your shit survive, bro. Trust me. Y'all probably getting
True.
frost in the morning. Is y'all getting frost in the morning?
Nah, no frost. It's still like the sun still be out and shit like that. So it's
Okay.
still it's like bro, it's like a spring day in Chicago. That's the winter out here. It's like a spring day in Chicago. That's the winter. But you right though. It could like when the weather changes, that shock your plants and it make the plants stun its growth and shit like that.
Yeah.
But
So
I ain't gonna lie though. Like whether it's some Reggie or not though, I'm happy though because if this lockdown shit continue, bro, it ain't gonna be able to you ain't gonna be able to get no weed, and you're gonna have to grow whatever you got. You know what I'm saying? So. But you right though. I need some grape god seeds. I wanna breed this shit. You ever heard of grape god? It's a strain called grape god.
man, that damn near sound like when my buddy was growing.
It is phenotypes where it could be all purple, but the dude I get it from, I had smoked it like last week. It's not purple. It's like the it got purple notes in it, but it's not purple. But bro, that shit is some gas, bro. I want to cross that with something crazy, but I can't get no seeds to that shit. I would have to order that shit. But it's this dude named Khalifa Genetics, bro. Check him out. He be having all the exotic landrace strains. And he's somewhere in Europe. I might order some seeds from him though, because his seeds cheap and they actual landrace, like actual land races.
See this shit. Nah, you can't even. This shit
I
all
can't.
purple though. Hold on, you might be able to see. It's all purple. It's hanging up right now.
He said I got that loud pack.
Damn, I can't. Y'all can't even see it like that. Now my color didn't change in this bitch.
You don't got the name of the strain?
Nah, cause that was my homie shit. My shit, fam. I be growing like motherfucking 30 plants at a time. Shit.
Indoors, right?
Hell yeah. I don't know if y'all can see that. That shit all purple.
What you use for your nutrients?
Look at that shit all purple, bro.
Damn, that shit do look like some gas too.
Yeah, it's all purple. Look at that shit.
How long it took him to grow that? A couple months?
Yes, sir. He just started shit beginning of this year. Shit
Damn, he got that shit. I ain't gonna lie, that shit look like some motherfucking strawberry shortcake.
on me. So yeah, man. But he ain't as good growing at me. He just started and shit. But his strain he had though. That's what it was. The strain he had.
Hey, nah, that's how it be though. Like on some real shit, believe it or not, a lot of people then sparked up a cannabis revolution just by finding seeds in the bag, bro.
Yeah.
That's how
Now,
that's how Salva Diesel got created. Some dude had found a seed in this Chem Dog pack he had back in the '90s, and he said it was a phenotype of Chem Dog. Shit was very gassy, and he called that shit Salva Diesel. He found that shit in the bag. Most people would call that Reggie, but that shit, bro, he sparked a revolution on that shit.
so basically, sour diesel is chem dog.
Yes, it's a phenotype of Chem Dog, which basically mean that it's like it got different physical traits than the actual Chem Dog, but it's basically Chem Dog. Yes, the lineage comes directly from Chem Dog. But my favorite strain of all time is gelato.
Fam, everybody was talking about gelato, and I thought it was really because the rappers and shit, bro.
No, that shit some gas, nigga. And it's bred by the Cookies fam.
Gelato, everybody, all the rappers and celebrities was dick riding gelato, and they was dick riding Gorilla Glue.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. The reason why they was dick riding it because that shit was actually some gas. Like, you know how some niggas be getting up here lying and shit. Oh, I tried Girl Scout cookies. I tried that. I haven't tried Girl Scout cookies. The real cookies from Burner and them. I haven't tried they shit yet. But I tried like strains of it. It wasn't directly from them, but it was like shit that they bred, like gelato. I had tried that shit. That shit purple, and that shit real sticky. Like that shit, like man, that shit like a dark green, dark purple, and that shit real sticky. And it got a very soapy, skunky, real funky smell to it, bro. And I was smoking that shit in South Bend, Indiana. That shit is some gas, bro. Like, and Gorilla Glue, I had smoked that shit in Chicago too, bro. That shit real light green. That's just some gas, bro. Like, but that's like,
everybody was acting like they had the runts too on me.
yeah, I ain't even tried once. I ain't tried none of that shit yet, bro. It's a lot of people that be lying saying they got cookies and saying they got this shit. It be a lot of people just bootlegging that shit on some hoe shit, but bro, yeah, man, I wanted to try that real shit. You said you tried that shit before. I know that shit was paradise.
Hell yeah, but I got some shit right now called OG18, boy. This shit, boy. Some
OG18.
Yeah, and I don't feel like no gas better than this in my whole state right now, bro. It's some real gas, bro.
I never even heard of that. OG18. That must be OG Pheno number 18.
Shit, it could be, but this shit some gas, bro. Phone. My mom gonna be growing this shit, bro.
You said your homie be growing it?
Yeah, my homie people be growing this shit, bro.
Hey, he said I got the plug. Hey, I'm gonna be honest though, like sometimes I be trying to get too fucked up. I want to fuck with the edibles, like, bro, like I fuck with the edibles.
Edibles, bro. I be making edibles, bro.
I do too, and that shit be fucking me up.
When you grow, just keep your trimmings and your stems, bro, and make butter out of that shit, bro.
Yeah, bro. And you put that shit in brownies. I honestly like weed cookies. That's me personally. I don't really like brownies like that. For some reason, to me, chocolate gets me more higher when weed is infused in it. But I like cookies though, like weed cookies. I had made some when we was in Chicago, me and my girl. And bro, I tweaked the fuck out, bro. It was some strain I had. It was some super gas. It was like some Superman OG.
I eat the cookies less than I eat anything else. Like I make the crispy treats, I make the brownies, I make everything else besides the cookies. And I think I'm making I'm
finna fuck with the
make cookies like that, but I'm finna make the cookies on phone though.
Bro, the cookies,
brownies and the crispies. I don't know because I just feel like that shit the quickest shit to just put together real quick.
How the fuck do you even make Rice Krispies? That sounds good as fuck. I know what it is, but how the fuck do you make it though?
That shit easy as hell. See, you know, I don't eat no pork. You know, I don't eat pork. So I gotta go get the kosher marshmallows because you know marshmallows made out of pig bone.
Yeah, I don't fuck with pork either, bro.
Yeah, marshmallows made out of pig bones. So I get the kosher marshmallows that's made out of fish bones and shit like that. You feel me? and I be using that to make the motherfucking. Basically, you put the motherfucking crispies in with the oil and the marshmallows and shit. I mean, with the butter, and you stir that shit up for on me. Yeah, it's that simple, fam. It's real tough, you know. It's hard to stir and shit, but once you get it going and shit, it's good and shit. You gotta heat up the butter on the pot, you know, not burn it, but heat it up. Pour it on the heat up the marshmallow with the butter, and you mix the butter in with the marshmallow. That's what it is. You melt up the butter with the marshmallows in the pot. You want to use the tiny marshmallows, not the fat jumbo ones, the tiny ones. Then you motherfucking pour that shit into your bowl full of the Krispies and stir that shit up. Lay that shit down in like the little Pyrex type glass type shit, fam. Cut it up. You good to go, fam. On me, motherfuckers jugging them bitches out here like $10 a piece, bro. On phone them.
No, you funny as hell. And now that sound what's up though. That shit do sound good, bro.
Yeah.
Good.
On me. And everybody in here, man, hit that like button one time for the one time for the one time. But the brownies easy as hell. You just replace the vegetable oil with the motherfucking butter and you good to go. You feel me? And cookies, same thing. You replace whatever if it's butter or vegetable oil, you just replace that with the butter, the can of butter. And that shit good to go. Ugh, Nutella, you niggas nasty.
I do not eat that shit. That shit nasty, bro.
Yeah, niggas tweet.
He said Nutella. Niggas funny. Nah, you can't use that. Like, you got to use like real organic chocolate. To me, I try to find organic chocolate, like that real cocoa, that real coca, or whatever the fuck they call it, cocoa chocolate. That shit that's straight from the tree. Because chocolate, you know, it come from a tree, right? It's all that shit come from a plant.
Talking about from the cocoa bean?
Yeah, the coca bean, the coca plant, whatever they call it. Yeah, bro. That shit, bro. I try to find chocolate that's like that. Like, I try to find the most purest chocolate I can because, like you said, like that Nutella shit, that shit nasty. And
real shit ain't gonna taste nothing like what you think it is.
No, I know it tastes more plain. That's why I add a little cinnamon and shit. I always add a little cinnamon in all my dishes. The cinnamon, it's a spice, but it can be used for like to make shit like spicy, or it could be used to make shit sweet.
Right.
And yeah, bro, that's what I'm saying. You add that shit to your weed edibles or whatever you making, should be banging. Me personally, chocolate, like brownies is too much chocolate for me. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes when I'm eating chocolate, I feel like I'm choking on that shit because it's just too much fudge. But I prefer peanut butter cookies, chocolate chip cookies, red velvet cookies for sure.
Ugh, I don't fuck with that.
You don't fuck with the red velvet? Oh,
cake too, huh? Oh, fuck no.
Hell yeah, red velvet, bro. Red velvet waffles, nigga. That shit banging, nigga. That shit is banging, nigga. I ain't gonna. That shit banging. That shit banging, bro.
Yeah, how many joints you done rolled up on this? How many joints you done smoked on this motherfucker, man?
I smoked like 2 or 3.
So you smoke, huh?
Yeah, you know, Taylor gang shit, man. I ain't gonna lie, I used to smoke backwoods and shit, but I don't smoke them now because one, Australia, they don't sell backwoods out here. I tweaked us, well, yeah, you can't bring tobacco through customs anyway. But I was gonna say, if you could, I would have brought backwoods here and I would have started selling them bitches here.
Oh me, you would have boom. But yeah, I fuck with the backwoods like before I like go to sleep type shit. Them bitches put me down, you know. But really, throughout the day, I'll be smoking the high hemp wraps, the vegan wraps. So this shit made out of straight hemp, no tobacco.
I used to smoke those.
Yeah.
When I was in Chicago, but I ain't gonna lie, I started smoking joints. I really fuck with the joints because joints, for some reason, like they burn different. Like raw papers, they okay. I need to fuck with the vibes on some real shit. I need to, you know what vibe papers is, right?
Nah, hell no. What's
you
that?
You know who Burner is?
Oh yeah, the rapper.
Yeah, he the owner of Cookies. He created all that shit, like Cookies. Him and his team, like that Cookies with the blue and shit in the dispensary. That's Burner and them.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, he got all that shit.
Vibes with him too. I didn't know that.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, that's his rolling papers and shit. And they made out of I think he got like 3 different types you could pick. Like some made out of hemp, some made out of rice, something like that, and some made out of something else. But it's like different packaging, like black, red, and blue. I need to fuck with them. I need to order some of those motherfuckers because they decent. Like I heard, like them motherfuckers smoking. But usually I smoke joints because they burn. They burn different. One and then again, like I said, they don't have tobacco wraps out here like that. So that's another reason why I ain't smoking tobacco. And two, I don't know. It's just to me, it's just more of a healthier option. Like because tobacco, that should be like putting cuts in my fucking gums and shit when I'm smoking it. So I don't really like smoking tobacco wraps like that. But I did used to smoke backwoods though.
Yeah, tobacco shit ain't good for you, bro. But I still smoke the backwood though. Right before I go to bed, I only use them like before bed and shit. But throughout the day, if I'm smoking, it's a hemp wrap shit.
I ain't gonna lie, them hemp wraps, I was smoking those too right before I came to Australia. But I don't like how they burn, bro.
My shit be burning cool. What you mean? What was wrong with it?
No, I just don't like how it burn. Like it don't get me wrong, like it smoke decent and all that. I don't know. It's just I don't know, it burn different. Like backwoods, that shit burn different. Like it be dragging. I don't know. It's hard to explain how like it's like the joint be running and shit. But not even the joint. The backwood, I can roll a wood, but that shit just it's just not smoking right to me, bro. Like joints and papers. I don't know. It's like you smoke that shit on some cool mafia type shit. I don't know. That's just me. That's the vibe I get when I'm smoking joints.
Yeah, man.
Backwoods is
I feel like the joints be running. It's either the joint don't hit because you stuffed it too much, or that motherfucker be running like it be burning more on one side than the other and shit.
that's because you gotta know how to pearl, bro. I be pearling shit.
See, I can't really fuck with the joint. I had this period when I was fucking with the raws, and I was stuffing king size raws and all type of shit, king size minis, all that shit. My shit just was not burning right, bro. I feel like I was wasting weed.
Yeah, bro. I be feeling like that too sometimes. Like, hell yeah, like Be Real said, don't you fucking waste it. That weed, don't you fucking waste it.
Yeah,
Nah, you gotta hit that shit.
I feel like with joints, I had the motherfucking ash every hit type shit, bro.
Yeah, you do sometimes though. Because some rolling paper companies they be putting chalk in their papers so it could burn. You know how like, it's like kind of the disguise if the weed shitty. Because most times, like to keep it 100 with you, when people really got shitty weed, it's when the ash is all black. You know how when people weed, it be the ash be all black, it don't be burning right.
Yeah, and that could mean they ain't flush it before they chopped it down either. So all the
Yeah, which
nutrients
is
and all that shit.
trash,
Yeah, so they left all the nutrients and shit in it.
basically. So you just smoking nutrients. So that shit is going it's gonna show when you smoking raws or if you smoking the high hemps or anything like that. It's gonna show if you smoking the vibe papers. Cause burner the weed they be smoking the ash be burning white. That should be burning like super like a grayish white, like super light gray.
Yeah,
And that's a good thing. And most rolling paper companies, it be burning all white like that, like the ash, because they put chalk in there to disguise if the weed shitty or not. That's how you know if your weed pretty good. If your ash is like a
chalk,
real light gray.
that shit.
Smoking that shit too, but
They
trust me,
put chalk
bro.
on that shit, bro, on rolling paper. See, that's why I can't fuck with the rolling paper.
See, my shit don't run.
That shit gonna start running, bro, on phone now.
Hell no.
Boy, it look like you use 4 papers to roll that motherfucker.
I use two to make it longer.
Yeah. I was gonna say your shit is kind of long like a blunt though.
It's running now because I'm dragging that motherfucker. See, with joints, you gotta actually just puff on it, like puff on it, get
See,
back to it.
my shit was already halfway burnt. Got a filter in it, and it's probably still gonna last longer than your shit.
I don't smoke filters. I got some filters. I got some raw filters, but I ain't gonna lie. I don't use filters, bro. I don't use that shit.
Even when you was smoking a high hemp wrap.
No, I don't use filters. Like I can roll so good that I don't need to. I have smoked with filters in my shit before, but I prefer not to smoke with filters. This is my own personal preference.
I feel you, G. But yeah, man, I fuck with the woods, bro. The woods get you a whole different type of high, bro.
See, get you stuck.
You said what?
I said when you smoking woods, that shit get you stuck.
Yeah, true that though. That's why I only do it right before bed, shit. Cause you do that shit in the daytime, fam, you gonna regret that shit. What? Not my homies. My homies, boy, that's all they smoke is woods all day in the day, bro. I don't fuck with woods in the day like that, bro.
I used to smoke backwoods all the time, but you got to stuff so much in them motherfuckers, man. It's like wasting weed.
Them bitches hit though on phone them.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. You could, yeah, those motherfuckers do hit. But I stuffed the fucking 0.5 in here, boy. That shit look fat as hell.
A 0.5, nigga. You still smoking 0.5s?
Hell yeah, boy. Gotta conserve my shit.
Shit, Australia is behind you, right? Oh, fuck the y'all
Yeah,
got
bro.
$9 like for that shit's insane, my nigga. But
Yeah,
shit,
bro.
you pushing that shit out there like that, folks. That shit crazy. You feel me?
Yeah,
But
like I said, if this
motherfuckers
motherfucker
2.5s here no more. You can't even pull up and match a motherfucker with a 0.5 no more.
yeah, I know that's violation. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I be smoking like grams and shit like that, but during this quarantine and shit like that, it's so much harder now to get weed.
You right, bro.
And it's slower, so I have to conserve my shit. Because if I don't, I'm gonna be looking stupid. Like, damn, I just had weed and I smoked it all. So that's why I be rolling up 0.5s. But bro, I roll that shit so chunky, bro. Like I got a grinder, but I don't grind that shit up like to dust. Like I keep it like, you know how we roll in the Midwest. We keep that shit down there like nugs and shit, like nuggy. Then you roll that shit up. Like I roll my joints how I basically roll the wood. You keep that shit in big nugs.
Yeah, that's how I do. Motherfuckers grind that shit up and it be powdery falling out the side. And
Nah,
then
I don't do all that.
and then it turns to like a sponge, so either it's not hitting or motherfucking it's too loose, all type of shit, bro. So yeah, I leave my shit like you said. I just break off little nugs in my shit and line my shit up like that on the grid.
Yeah, bro. And that shit smoking. That's why this 0.5 look fat as hell. That's what I'm telling you. That's how you conserve your shit too, though. Cause like,
Man,
when I'm
we shouldn't
actually
even have to be thinking about conserving this shit because they holding this shit back from us because they don't want us sitting down getting high and thinking about how much they fucking us over. If everybody was getting high, we will all realize what the fuck is really going on. We will all realize that something ain't right and something ain't adding up on some real shit. And then on top of that, when Henry Ford was first pushing out his Model Ts and he was first putting out his first cars, they was running off hemp seed oil. So if we was running motherfucking shit off hemp seed oil, nigga, our gas would be like 20 cents, 25 cents a gallon, you feel me? Because growing shit, it's coming from the seeds, natural ground, you feel me? Natural shit, you feel me? And it's crazy because hemp can produce way more paper than trees can. Hemp can produce way more paper than trees can. It take 40 years to get like a full grown tree. It take like 40 years, you feel me, on some real shit, bro. You got full grown hemp and nigga in like 4 months. Fuck is you talking about? Nigga, that's a big ass difference. So you got a whole field that can produce way more fucking paper, can produce rope, can produce textiles, all type of shit, medicine, can produce everything we need to do everything, my nigga. But then all these big companies wouldn't be the ones on top no more because the average Joe, the average farmer, the average person could grow all this stuff in their yard. You feel me? The average person could grow this stuff in the field, and the power will go to the people. The power will go to the people. We will be the ones with the product. If every average Joe could grow this shit, you feel me? And that's the thing that's producing everything for it. That's what they was building their first motherfucking cells from, ropes from, all types of medicine, nigga. They was feeding stuff to their livestock, feeding hemp seed stuff to their livestock. They got all the omega fatty 3s in it, all that shit. You feel me? Good. You can eat hemp seeds and shit, nigga. That shit good for you, like all type of shit. That's why they outlawed that shit, fam. It's just so much going
that
on.
shit real. And now you just broke down the truth right there. Every time like anybody talk about hemp and they talk about the real true history, that shit get me excited as hell, bro.
Yeah, I be all about that shit. Well, I used to really be real into that shit, bro.
I fuck with that shit, bro. Cause really on some real shit, you right. Cause hemp can really change the world, bro.
For real, but that's not in the best interest of all these companies that like to use their oil products and shit like that, pharmaceuticals and all that shit.
Fuck them companies.
Basically tear down every industry and every motherfucking, like, all these corporations, elite corporations and elite industries. It'll basically tear them all down. They would be useful. I mean, they would be useless. They would be useless in the face of him.
That's what I'm saying. I'm speaking from a perspective of us as the people. I'm not speaking from the big corporations. I'm saying us as the people. Hemp can change the world, bro.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm talking about fuck the pharmaceutical companies, fuck all that shit. I'm talking about as from the people, nigga, what we supposed to be doing. Like, nigga, if you want to get more technologically advanced, bro, hemp, hemp is a versatile plant, nigga. You can eat it, you can create shelter, and you can create clothes out of that one plant, my nigga. And there's other plants that do that too, but that's the only main plant that does that, bro. I'm telling you, real shit. That one plant could give you clothes, shelter, and food.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. It take care of all industries, folks. On me, it take
That's
care
what I'm
of
saying.
all industries. You can build stuff out of it. You can make stuff out of it. It just take care of everything. Like, I used to have this picture downloaded that show everything it basically replaces that these industries and corporations is doing, and they can be grown. So therefore, it's not some limited resource. You feel me?
That's what I'm saying. That shit is in abundance, bro. Like, you know how many fucking seeds? Like, if you get a nice, real healthy cannabis plant, that motherfucker could produce damn near 3,000 seeds, bro. So picture how much cannabis is really out here and how much cannabis is in the world, bro. There's so many seeds, so many people growing cannabis simultaneously right now as we speak. Like, so yeah, it's an endless crop. We can use it. It's sustainable, bro. We can grow it. We can smoke it. We
But
can
they
eat it
still rather cut down trees, bro. They still
because
cut down
it's
forests.
against
They cut
nature.
down whole forest. Yeah, in the interest of these countries, they cut down whole forests, bro. Ruining whole ecosystems, bro. All for that money, you feel me? Because they don't want to put their hands in the power of the people, you feel me? They want us to go, you fill up with their oil, even though it's damaging the atmosphere, damaging the land, the water, all that, when we could be using something natural. Hemp seed oil was running the first motor vehicles, automobiles. I don't like that motor vehicle word because that's some law shit, but I ain't gonna get into all that. But yeah, like motherfucking automobiles out here with engines, you feel me? They was running those first cars that we had out here, fam. The MC oil was, you feel me? This is documented history. Henry Ford, fam, his first cars, first Model Ts, all that shit was running off hemp seed oil. And then guess what? Guess how low the price of fuel would be if we was growing that and just using the extras, which the seeds, that's extras, is seeds to grow more hemp and then seeds to use for hemp seed oil. You feel me? Like, shit just crazy. Like, we would just have everything for everything. And then the hemp seeds got all the omega fatty threes, all the little extra little shit that we need for our bodies and for our livestock's need for their bodies. Like, we could be taking servings of that every morning and shit, all type of shit, bro.
Yeah, bro. I had some hemp seed oil, bro, out here because there's so much of it. It's only $25 for like 250 milliliters.
Right.
But yeah, I had some of that shit, bro. You could use that shit on your skin. You could like actually put that shit in your food. It's edible. All that shit, bro. I was using that shit for my skin and my hair and shit.
Hell yeah, motherfuckers got the hemp seed lotion, the shit out here.
Bro, yeah, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Like every time people talk about hemp, bro, that shit gets me so excited because that's the way, bro. That's to take this technology shit to the next level. Hemp would do it. That plant is so versatile. Just that one plant, bro.
Look what so much people don't know. They don't know, fam. There is these projects getting started up that they've been trying to suppress, that they suppressed from the beginning, and it won't nobody fund, won't none of these elite companies, elite people, elite individuals fund, or elite governments fund. But people was building entire houses out of straight hemp. Bro. They was growing fields of hemp and then building houses out of it. Them hemp houses and the house the house is breathable. So they building entire houses out of hemp, and they don't even need air conditioning or heat, whatever the case it is. The house like breathes or whatever. So in the summer, like nigga, it keeps the cold air in and lets the hot air out, and then in the winter, like it keeps the hot air in and then lets the cold air out, shit like that. You feel me? Like the shit just so different. It's like you doing what we naturally was doing from the beginning, is building straight off nature type shit. You feel me? In a more advanced, evolved way. You feel me? Like we should be doing, but we still should be keeping shit well within nature that preserves the way preserve nature. You feel me? And it's the most sustainable way to do all this shit, bro. Real shit. It can take care of all industries for it. And it'll ruin the elite, really though. So they will never allow that, you know.
That's a fact though, but everything you said was a fact. You know what I'm saying? Like you speaking real facts right now. I know this giving people chills. I'm an empath, life path 33. You know what I'm saying? I can feel other people's energy even when I'm not around them. So the shit you just said, that shit giving me chills because I know it's true. Everything you said is a fact. And that's what scares these big companies, because that one plant, bro, knocks out the whole pharmaceutical industry.
Everything.
That one plant, bro. So it's like everything you said is a fact. That's why I know motherfuckers got chills right now, bro, because they've been lied to all day, like especially people that was born like in the 40s, the 50s, you know, in the prohibition era. Like they just been, oh, propaganda, it's this, it's that, you know what I'm saying? So they really like, oh, we shouldn't smoke weed, but we should take these poisonous pills that's killing us even faster. You know what I'm saying?
Right, exactly.
When cannabis, with CBD oil known to cure opioid addiction.
Known to cure so many things. The list go on and on and on. CBD is known to cure so many things. They don't want to use it, you feel me? And then imagine how cheap housing would be if we was growing our houses, basically.
$100 for a house, bro.
Don't get you a house, man. We can't stop putting these motherfuckers up. And then guess what? The whole house is biodegradable. What is you talking about? You feel me? Everything biodegradable around this bitch.
Solar panel, all that shit.
Yeah, all that stuff. That's how we supposed to be coming. But nah, it's an agenda to this. You feel me? If y'all was so serious about it, y'all be implementing all that type of shit. But they not on that. You feel me?
But guess what though? Now, like my man King Williams said, shout out to News, Knowledge, and Life. That's what we supposed to be on, bro. Now that this coronavirus shit broke out, we supposed to break away from the system. You know what I'm saying? But even though you know, money and shit like that, like, is the biggest issue, because in this world they want you to have millions and billions of dollars and shit, and making millions and billions of dollars and shit. That's the issue and shit like that. Because you know, the average people, we just can't make millions and billions of dollars like that, you know? And yeah, bro, like if we can actually break away from the system and become sustainable for ourselves, then we could grow hemp, make it with the process isochandra, with the, you know, the hemp and the fucking that lime coat and shit. Like they do this shit in France or whatever, where they build, you know, they turn the hemp into petrified stone and they build the houses and shit like that. If we get on that shit ourselves and actually come up with some shit called hemp real estate, which people probably already doing that shit, but to get in that market, hemp real estate, like you said, housing will be so cheap. It wouldn't even be no homeless person on the street right now. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Because you wouldn't even have to pay, bro. You wouldn't have to pay your electric bill because you have a solar panel. And what else? Because you said it's biodegradable, so you wouldn't have to pay for water either, or some shit like that.
Yeah, and it's just like if one day all this shit got to come down, it's all biodegradable. It just break right back down to the earth and shit. Like we using natural shit. Like we growing this shit straight in the field and then using these materials to build houses. Like for real, I used to be all into that shit. Like just searching up hemp made houses and shit like that. Like they had building projects going on in Africa. I think they was building big ass houses. You feel me? Like
I fuck with that shit, man. That shit is amazing.
Yeah, we need to do that shit. And then some people did it in America too. Like there's this company going around building hemp houses. You feel me? Like real shit.
I'm telling you, that's the way to go. Because
bill was low as hell because they ain't got to use no air conditioning, no heat. I think they still got it hooked up to the crib, but they never have to use it. You feel me? It always feel right temperature in that bitch. Like all type of shit. They got the solar panels, like you said, so it's just natural. Making use of the natural shit. You know, like Real stuff, bro. That's what we're supposed to be doing. Why are we not doing? Why is this not so serious? You feel me? Because the company, that's not in the interest of the company. If they were so serious, they'd be trying to mandate some shit like every house should have solar panels on the roof. All new construction needs to have solar panels. You know, they'd be trying to mandate some shit like that if they were so serious. So then y'all could cut back on y'all power bill because motherfuckers with solar panels on the roof. They power bill like half, or is shit, or sometimes they don't even have to use the power. They go straight off the solar. You feel me? If you in the right area from the right angle, you getting the right sun on me. You running off straight sun. Fuck is you talking about? They don't want that shit, bro. You ain't got no trees. Oh, I'm getting straight. What the fuck is you talking about? Now I'm blocking my rays.
That's a fact.
Yeah, you be powering your whole crib just off straight sun, but they don't want motherfuckers doing it.
Bro, that's why we need to get in position to do it. We need to start running for these political positions and shit. You know what I'm saying? Or just getting off grid. That's the biggest thing, becoming self-sufficient and getting off grid and doing that shit ourselves.
Though you dealing with a whole bunch of crooks in the political world that's taking bribes and all type of shit. So that's why they always got the upper hand, because they all got that circle going and shit, and the fraternities and shit like that, bro. Like,
true, that's what I'm saying. That's the problem. Like, it's either do that or become self-sufficient. Because I'm telling you, bro, that's the way to go. Our ancestors were self-sufficient, like you said. They growing that shit in the field and then building houses with the leftover materials, nigga. That's like, you know how amazing that sounds.
On me, so that's how we supposed
to
be.
That shit sounds so simple, bro. Everything in life is supposed to be simple.
Yeah, it was though. It was.
These devils took over.
Yeah. Hey, facts. And that's why this society, fam, is way more stressed people, way more people committing suicide. People got mental illnesses, stuff that never existed centuries ago. You feel me? Like, we got shit that we got cancer, we got all this shit because we just so unnatural to us. Natural to us, you feel me? We just so far from nature and shit. Motherfuckers got all these motherfucking mental illnesses that never existed centuries ago, you feel me? Physical ailments that never existed centuries ago, bro. Nigga, like autism, nigga, cancer, all this shit did not exist. This shit did not exist not too long ago, bro. Real shit. Now it's just prevalent everywhere.
That's a fact, man. That's because these devils is doing it to us, man. They killing us, man.
That's motherfuckers vaccines, bro. Motherfuckers getting autism off from vaccines and shit, bro. All type of shit.
Hey, no, that's how it go, man. That's how the game go. Like, that's what they got to do, man. Like that video I tried to re-upload with them putting the kids in the McDonald's and shit. The Jewish rabbi said we got to do what we got to do because y'all got to do what y'all got to do. So you can't be lacking while it's cracking, man.
Not at all, man. But yeah, bro. Shit, man. Everybody fuck with this shit for real, though, man. I'm finna go ahead and ride out, though. I'm glad you came through, man.
It's funny. I feel like I'm just getting started.
No, you for real, though?
Hell yeah. I feel like I'm just getting started in the conversation.
No. I definitely bring you back up on this bitch. You know we've been over here, nigga, for 3.5 hours, right?
Yeah, I see the time. Now that shit funny as hell.
Yeah, folks, we've been on this bitch for a minute, though.
All right, it's 3:33. So, yeah, all right, cool. Well, shit. Well, first, before I leave out this bitch, I'm going to say thanks for having me on here.
No, for sure.
And then, too, I just want to say thanks to my partner, Maria, for helping me out. You know what I'm saying? And I met some legit people here. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a great opportunity at the same time. And, yeah, like anybody can overcome the challenges that's placed in front of them. Just because I overcame those challenges don't mean I got a new set of challenges ahead of me. You see what I'm saying? So, like, you see the sun shining now. I can speak of that risk. Oh yeah, for sure, bro. Thanks, Dragon King. But nah, real shit though. I'm of course I'm gonna stay out of trouble. I will always stay out of trouble, but trouble finds you when you got that glow. You know, because the demons are trying to the glow as well as the good people.
No, definitely shit. We get the hardest battles, bro. On me. We
That shit
we
funny.
real soldiers in this shit, bro. We get the hardest battles. Motherfuckers can never understand though.
That shit funny, bro. That shit funny. But no, real shit though. And I just all I want to say is just like that's the whole point. Because before I leave, I just want to say some shit because it's just like people think that like I might be like this perfect individual because I'm a good looking individual and I speak well and all that. At one point in time in my life, nigga, I was the victim. Motherfuckers was telling me I couldn't do it. I wasn't shit and all this type of shit, just or whatever the case may be. But that's all the mind manipulation because they can see your potential that you can do something. So they're gonna do whatever they can to stop you. So I'm a living testimony to let people know that you can overcome all the obstacles in your way. You just gotta make the right choices. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not even like I'm living my dreams, but I'm not living my dreams all the way because when I live my dreams all the way, I want to take all this shit over, nigga. And we just living back in the utopia. But that's just me personally. But
Shit. Shit. Not just me personally.
oh, for real shit though, because everybody don't want to live in the utopia. Some niggas want to live in the dystopia. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one of them people, so that's why I had to throw it in personally. But I just wanted to say that though before I leave off this motherfucker, just to inspire the next man, because that's the challenge we need to be putting out. But how many people watching?
Shit, right now, shit. It's over like 50 motherfuckers watching right now. And it's late as hell. Over here, it's late as hell right now, bro.
Yeah, no, it's only 4:25 p.m. here.
No, but the total people that done stopped in here, bro, like real shit, when I end this motherfucker, it's gonna be over 1K easy, bro.
Yeah, true. This shit low key might hit 1 million. But nah,
It might though.
if YouTube even let that shit upload. But I was thinking about re-upload this shit on my channel too.
It'll be on there like, man, probably instantly after I get off this bitch. But it probably won't have the whole video processed all the way, probably like the end, like the last motherfucking hour and a half, 2 hours or something. But after if you wait like an hour or two, the whole video probably be fully processed on that bitch, bro. On me.
Hey, no, I had watched one of your other videos too, though. You was talking about how you manifested. You had a big ass stack of money in your hand.
Yeah.
You was like, I ain't had shit. It was like 8 months ago, 6 months ago, some shit. You was like, I ain't had shit. I manifested all this shit I got, and it was just funny because like, I had came across your channel and shit. Cause like you was dissing that nigga Enoch or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
He's funny as hell, nigga.
Oh shit. That shit funny as hell. My jaw hurt. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, bro, look. But anyway, I had found your video because of that reason. Just so you know, I found your video because of that reason, whatever. And I'm like, damn, this nigga telling the truth and shit. And I'm like, damn, he got 11K subscribers. I'm like, I wonder if he knows about my channel. And then I end up seeing that other shit. So I made a video about it. I don't know if you seen it. Yeah, you did see it. You had commented 100.
Yeah.
When I was like, yeah, these false prophets and shit. But anyway, when I seen that video, you had that big a big stack of money and shit. I'm like, damn, like you was like all the shit you was saying was facts though about manifestation, bro. That shit funny, bro. That shit funny. But you was like, nah, that gang talking retarded. It was funny. You was like, gang talking that shit retarded. I'm like, nah, I gotta tell this nigga one day, like, bro, gang talking like if you could make sense of it, bro. Like I'm telling you, you could make sense of it. Like these entities know who you are, bro, when you're born, because the docking station that the star seeds come back in, like your mom body, which is the temple, that's the fucking mothership. You see what I mean? And you the starseed that's coming back to her womb. And the doctor's office, which is the docking station where the starseeds come back. When they take her placenta, they can trace your bloodline back so you can be royalty. A lot of us royalty don't even know.
Shit, I know it, shit. On me.
I'm just saying, but a lot of people don't know it. And
Right,
they,
I know that.
And that's the sad part because I was one of those people. But now I know. You know what I'm saying? And when you know,
shit, you could grow. But that's all I pretty much want to say though when I'm with the whole jab.
Fact.
Smoking that OG.
You smoking that bubba? I thought, bro. I'm on. Oh, you talking
No,
about?
I said you. I'm talking about you. I got some shit called bubble gum.
Yeah, I'm on that motherfucking OG 18, fuck. Cooling though. Me.
This shit got me laughing. I'm just smiling and shit.
Yeah, me too. You had me rolling though on me. So,
But no, I'm dead serious though. That's real shit. That's a real story, real testimony. I can't make that shit up, bro. I went through all that shit. It's even more details and shit, more intricate details. I ain't gonna get into all that shit because I know all these other motherfuckers watching. But bro, yeah, bro. Like I've been through some crazy shit at a young age. Since I was born, I never lived a normal life. I don't even know what normal really is on some real shit.
shit, man. Me neither. And shit, I don't mind because I don't like normal, low key though.
Yeah, I'd rather, abnormal was cool.
I don't like normal. I don't like average.
But I'm just saying that's just me. Like I'm telling people, like, bro, I was that motherfucker everybody was laughing at, getting locked in the closet and shit. And I just seen this vision that I knew I could overcome that shit. And I knew I could survive all that shit. This vision that was embedded in my head. I didn't know what it was, but shit, overcame that shit though,
Yeah, you did that.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, it's a couple times I almost got killed and shit. But yeah, that's a whole different story.
Me too. Fun.
Like I'm talking about just on some innocent bystander shit. I was walking home one time, it was like 12 in the morning, 12 a.m. and shit. Some dude walked up on me with a silver Glock. I took off, boy. I ripped my True Religion jeans, jumping over the gate and everything. Like that's some
Shit. I've been through some shit like that too. Shit, nigga ripped my whole shirt off, nigga. Nigga pulled dead up on me, put that motherfucker on my chest, nigga.
Yeah, bro.
Grab my shirt though, fam. I was trying to get up out of there before grab my shirt, whole shirt ripped off.
Yeah, that shit crazy, bro. That's on some real shit. That's a real different life though. Like,
Yeah.
but yeah, I ain't gonna hold you up though. But this was a good interview too. Motherfuckers like 3 hours. I ain't watching that shit.
Shit, damn that foe on me. Yeah, though. But yeah, we could do this again though.
For sure.
Yeah, just holler at me, bro. I'm gonna get at you, bro.
All right, man. Thanks again for having me on here, man. This shit funny as hell.
That shit was though on me. That shit was crazy though. You said some crazy ass shit, but yeah, man. Thank you for coming up on this motherfucker, man. Thank you for giving me your time and shit.
Shit, no problem, man. I don't want to doing that anyway, man.
All right, man. Holla at me.
All right, bro.
All right. Yeah, though, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button, bro. I'm finna ride, man. It's starting to get late around here, man. Shout out to my mans for coming through. Make sure y'all hit that like button, bro. Finna bounce. Shout out to all the Creed, man. Hey, I'm finna put something on you so cold, man.